Yeah, we are. Now we're live.
All right.
All right, guys. Sorry for the delay. It's all Chris's fault.
It is. It is my fault. I'm the bringer of technical difficulties.
Those of you guys who like watch my stream, you guys know that I usually die. My internet dies. This time I decided to die 2 minutes before the stream started. So at least it was before, not during. Right? That would have been worse. So,
Yeah.
oh wow, you guys are now blue my channel. I apologize. You guys are now moderators. That's a mistake.
Oh.
I can't believe you guys still decided to come on without being blue. That would have been that would have been a big no for me. How you guys doing? What's going on, Mia? Hello, Ping. Guys, I promise you, I'm faster with the chat than Chris is.
Yeah.
Hello, Forum. Hey, Shay. Hey, Karen. Sometimes I go into y'all guys live and say hello. Then I'm like, okay, Chris is going to see us in about 14 minutes.
I feel like I caught up pretty well
Oh no,
in our stream last night.
the last time you were
we
there,
skipped
last
them
time
all.
was really good. Yeah. Hey, Kim, how are you? So, those people that live under a rock in Colorado, tell the people who you guys are.
Take it away, Kathy.
I'm Kathy.
I'm Chris. And together we're Ginger Marvin.
And why are you guys Ginger Marvin?
Like why is that our name?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, my hair is red, so
Mhm.
a common nickname would be Ginger.
Mhm.
That was just
That's her nickname.
our YouTube name just kind of came because we tried to keep our Instagram name the same, and I just turned my personal Instagram into a reselling Instagram. So
Okay, there we go. That
my
makes sense.
nickname in real life was Ginger, so our last name is Marvin.
Yeah. She's Ginger Marvin.
No, so who are you there, Chris?
I'm the
Well,
bringer of all the technical difficulties.
a lot of people think he's Marvin.
Yeah. We do get that a lot.
Technically, is that that's your last name, right, Chris? So
Yeah,
you, you are the Marvin portion. So there we go. That
Marvin.
works. There we go. That works.
Yeah. They're not wrong, right?
Anyway, what's up, Tim? Tim says those boxes behind it make me feel bad about being a reseller. Yeah, I stole your guys' idea for mine because I felt really bad about my totes just being everywhere. So I was like, okay, I feel like I'm going to steal this idea. Now, Chris, did you custom build those shelves to fit those boxes in?
Yeah, yeah.
I
mean, it's just plywood, but
flexing his builder muscles. Okay.
His muscles actually carried the shelves up the stairs by himself too. I did not help. Nobody helped.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and then the second half, he was like, "I'll just build them up there."
Yeah, this section here, it's about 8 feet wide, and it's probably 2 sheets of plywood, and yeah, it's 150.
It was heavy. Like I could not have.
Oh yeah, well plywood isn't light.
Yeah,
plywood is definitely heavy.
So after dragging that up the stairs, figured the next one I should build up here. So I did that. Yeah.
So is that one? So like, is A through G one big piece?
Yeah, you can see the
wow
the divider there.
That is a heavy. You did it by your. You brought it up by yourself.
Yeah,
that's probably almost the impressive thing I heard.
I was sore for like a week.
If I ever restart my moving company, I'm gonna hire you, Chris.
I did used to work for a moving company.
That was my thing when I was when I owned the moving business. Like if I would go to a job with myself, I would try to flex as much as I could.
Yeah,
like I'll pick up a couch by myself just so that people would tip me more. So you know all about that.
Yeah.
Pink saying, "Kathy, can you move closer to their mic? They already can't hear you." Yeah, in the back room, Chris was like, "Okay, if I yell loudly, there might be an echo." I'm like,
"Yeah,
good thing you guys are not known for being loud. So yeah, this should be fine." Hey, Diana. Hey, Amanda. Hey, Glenn. What's up, Kiwi Bird? Paul, another great night of fun. That's right. Speaking of boxes, might have more. Ooh. So me actually started my box addiction. She lives kind of close to me, and her job was throwing away bankers boxes. What? So actually,
wow.
Yeah, bankers boxes aren't cheap.
No. Yeah. I mean, we got ours
cheaper than plastic bins, but
yeah, ours were like $1.90 when we bought them years ago.
Oh, wow! Yeah, they're not $1.90 no more. Yeah, my intention originally was just to find them in recycling bins or go to Facebook Marketplace and find used ones, and nobody sells them used. So
No.
after like a week, I was like, nah, I'm just gonna go and buy full price and not be happy about it.
Yeah, originally I was thinking of using like comic book boxes, but
Okay.
I couldn't find a good supply, and then I was like, hey, there's bigger boxes in every big box store. So.
Yeah, that was. And you guys are the first ones to do that, right? You guys are the banker.
I don't know.
OGs.
So.
The OG bankers.
Yeah, I don't really remember anybody who did it before us. I know Jenna over at Empty Hanger had some bigger boxes, which was kind of like the inspiration, I guess. But I think she got hers from IKEA, and they were discontinued, so I couldn't copy her.
So what letter does it go to right now for you guys? Where is it at?
DS.
B something?
S.
Yep. BS? That sounds like BS.
D.
DS. Wow. That's even more impressive. Wow. That's that's too much math for me.
It's still only about not even 1,300, maybe like 1,200 items right now.
That includes all the shoes up top and a couple shoe racks.
You guys don't do banker boxes? You guys used to put shoes in banker boxes too, right? Or
we do.
Those are just big boots that
just shoes all over the place.
A ton of space. Yeah.
Hello, Ella Michelle. We got a lot of Pokemon fans here. We got the Pokemon Dentist, the Poke Shop Toys. I don't see Bearded PokeTuber yet.
Yeah, Matt's not here.
Yeah. What's up, Meg? How are you? Hustling Hooks recently bought 1,000 cardboard boxes from Uline. Going to be like a daily refinement.
Yeah.
Uline isn't cheap either. Uline is probably more expensive than banker boxes.
I like how long those ones are. I wish banker boxes were longer.
Yeah.
Well, the ones that Mia's job was throwing out, they were long. They were like the double the size ones. So my top row is all long ones, and then the rest of them are cheap. You guys sitting side by side now.
Yeah, we're about. We can't
really reach.
Wait.
Yes.
Let's do it again. That was cute. Okay.
We're like, Ginger Marvin.
Are you guys on Mega Desk, or is Mega Desk gone?
Yeah, I mean, it's about an 8-foot wide desk.
Is that the same desk you guys had in the beginning?
No.
In the beginning, we had that ginormous.
That big brown one is gone.
That was like that desk could have had a YouTube channel.
Yeah,
that was impressive. All right, so are you guys full time or part time? People don't know.
I'd say Kathy's more full time reselling. I'm more full time YouTube.
Oh, so you're like Hair Tornado.
Yeah.
There you go.
Pretty much.
We're a Walmart version of Harry Tornado.
I'll say that. Hey Ella, how are you? Have you guys started using the flip bristle for cross off? We're gonna have flip questions already. I'm afraid to ask. I saw Kathy wear a List Perfectly shirt the other day, so I'm afraid to.
We've been using List Perfectly for years, and then I'm not gonna stop using it now for a free program. That may or may not be around for long.
Yeah.
And guys, you're already putting me in a tough situation here with this question.
Are you a flipper?
I am a flipper.
Yeah.
I am a flipper.
Okay. Yes. There's no shame. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it.
If we had nothing, I definitely would try it.
Yeah.
But to stop using List Perfectly at this point, it's only we use List Perfectly in Posture VA. It's less than $3 a day total to basically our shops are doing. I mean, I have to manually list the item in the first place, but to stop doing that, start something brand new would take a lot of effort.
I understand. Like a guy wrote Philly Flipper with a PH.
With a Y, yeah.
And a Y. Man, just make my name even more confusing. Getting ready for yard sales 2024. That's good to know as well. All right. Now, I had a always question I wanted to ask you guys. Do your kids know what you guys do? Do they understand?
I don't know if they understand. I think they know a little.
If you take them to thrift stores, do they know what shoes to find and stuff? Do they understand what
they just want to look at toys?
Because I remember Kevin, he used to have hey, if you find me a good item, I'll give you $1.
Yeah.
That's what Kevin believes in child labor. But you guys don't do that?
If I could capitalize on it, Our kids are just horrible employees.
I'm too worried that I'd be like, go find me some Nikes, and they just bring me the worst pairs, and then I feel bad and still
Yeah.
want to pay them and not buy any of the shoes.
They're 5 and 7 though, so they're
Yeah.
pretty. They're still pretty young.
I mean, Kevin's little guy is pretty young. I think he's about Connor's age.
Yeah, I
Maybe
don't
our
know
kids
how
are
old
just
Turner
slow.
is.
I'm just kidding. They're not.
Yeah, but he's
They're
got
really smart.
older. You know, his sister and brother are older, and they,
Yeah.
you know,
Well, I'm sure he'll come of age too.
yeah.
Oh, look, Tim, you were subscribed to me before? That's interesting. So Tim's now subscribed to you guys. Like, I got you guys a subscriber.
Thank
Nice.
you.
Yeah. on top of the pennies, I got you guys for your Amazon referral links.
Thank you.
I have to like. How long does that take to set up? By the way,
The
What's
Amazon
that?
links?
the Amazon referral links in your.
Oh, I don't know.
That
It's
was
been-
all you. You had to kind of like wait for them to say yes or something, right?
Yeah, I can't remember honestly.
Like, I don't think the actual time it took was long, but I feel like you had to send something in, and then it took weeks for them to say yes, and then it was pretty.
Then I heard you have to have like a little like test run too. That they give you like a month, and a certain amount of people have to use your link in that month for you to retain the referral.
I don't know.
That's what I
Honestly,
heard.
I don't remember. I don't.
Yeah, I don't remember
My
that
memory's
either.
so bad, guys.
I feel like I have to because Kevin keeps telling me to set it up, and I'm always pushing it to the side. And people always ask
Set
me,
it
"Hey,
up.
where do you get this? Where do you get this?" I'm like, "Oh, well, go to Kayla's link, or go to Ginger Mama's
Yeah.
link, or go to Kevin's link." Now I'm like, "No,
Yeah.
go to my
I know.
link."
I know. eBay has one. Like
Yeah, that one too. I haven't.
Yeah, I
We
haven't
haven't
set it
set
up either.
that up. I know Rachel Strickland has a good video about that. I want to go back and rewatch
That one
it.
would just would make sense just to have even just for your store to say shop my store, and then that your store be a referral link. That would make
Yeah, just have
sense
the
too.
link from YouTube or Instagram or whatever. Makes total
Yeah.
sense, and then just haven't done it.
So, I'm the same, but I figure it probably would take me like an hour max, and I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. 2025.
Who has an hour of extra time?
Exactly. That is a very good point. Kiwi says I have kids over 20 and they don't want to help me.
Not even for money. Our 7-year-old's always interested in getting money, but he doesn't want to do any of the things we suggest for him to do to get money.
Yeah. I don't know. What kind of tasks could you do for a 7-year-old to make money? I don't even know.
I mean, I would pay him if he could find me good items. I've offered him to like bag up our shoes or something.
Oh yeah, that's something they could do. Yeah, that's for sure.
He'd
We used
done
to
a
make
few,
them.
but
We used to make them share our Poshmark closet.
Before Posture VA,
Yeah, share 1,000 items. I'll give you $1. Right? It's been 4 hours, Dad.
I wonder why he stopped. You would think he would keep wanting to do that. Right now I pay my sister to cross post for me. And she's not a fan of the pay scale either. So I'm gonna have to change
People
it
just
up.
don't want to work nowadays, right?
I pay her $1 for a cross post. You think that's pretty good? Well, like she posts to Poshmark and Facebook for me using like a program. Yeah. So like you would think,
right?
It probably takes her a minute to do. You would think using those, right? $1 a minute. It's not bad.
It's like we were talking last night. We used to do so much work for like $6 an hour. I've risked my life for $6 an hour.
What did you do?
Oh, just like climbing ladders and standing on the top, because our ladder's not long enough, and just stupid stuff that I would never do today.
What? Well, $6 an hour, like kind of hard to hire somebody for $6.
I wouldn't even do it for $30 an hour now.
Mine are 9 and 4. Could pick up anything out of a yard sale at thrift. My 4-year-old's lost the help with shipping. There we go. Pulling orders. I guess they could do that too.
Yeah, I've been like, go put this in box, whatever.
I used to have my younger sister help me with that, and she messed up 3 times, and I was like, no. It was kind of maybe my fault because I said put it in B2, and I told her to put the first one in B, and I said put it in B2, and she gets
also
B as well.
Yeah,
and then it took me like, because that's the one bad thing about that inventory system is if you put it in the wrong bin, you're screwed. There's no like, oh, it could be. You have to like check every. So now if it's in the wrong tow, I check every one of that letter, and hopefully I find it that way. But yeah, do you guys ever misplace anything like that?
not too often.
Pretty and free. Yeah.
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 We
Seems like you
usually do it
guys-
together, so like I don't know. I feel like that kind of helps
Yeah. He
prevent.
puts it in a box. I type the letters at the
Yeah.
same time. So,
And you guys also don't have returns. I don't know how that works.
I mean, occasionally we'll have to take one, but
Yeah. I was on that stream when you guys showed your returns at like 1 in 90 days. I was like, how do you do that?
Yeah, you just say no.
Seems
Can I
like
return this? No.
seems like every other day somebody's like, this doesn't fit. Or hey, this doesn't. This
Yeah.
doesn't. I had one where it's like it looked way more pink on the picture. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. This is what the picture looks like.
that's why I said it was orange in the title. Like,
What up, fart sack? What's up, Christy?
Did you say fart sack?
Yeah, fart
Fart
sack.
Oh,
Sack
fart.
shack.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was fart shack.
No, it's fart
I've been
sack.
saying it wrong.
It's always been fart sack.
I'm sorry, I got your name wrong. Fart shack. Fart sack. Sorry.
His name's not even Jack. That's the crazy part.
No.
I think his name is like Mike or something.
Mike's resale in 1973. That's his
Yeah,
location.
yep, there we go. Yes, his name is Mike. That's the crazy part. His name is Mike, but he goes by fart sack Jack. What's up, Alex? This guy right here, guys, if you don't know about Alex, this guy is a hustler, man. He's like 22 years old. All from his apartment. He has like, Alex, how much do you have? I think he's like 20,000 listings in his apartment.
Wow.
Jeez.
And he's part-time.
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I feel like I see him in Drew and Joey's live a lot on
Yeah.
Mondays. I can't remember. What does he sell? What do you sell?
He sells records
Oh, cool.
mainly, which is, I guess, if
Something
you,
I know nothing about.
yeah, I pick him up just because usually get him for $1 and sometimes I get lucky, but I couldn't tell you the difference between a $100 record and a $1 record.
Yeah.
And like,
50,000 records and
Wow.
45s. Wow.
yeah,
That's cool.
that's crazy.
Wow. Hats off to you, man.
Yeah. What's up, Frank and Janelle? How you doing? Oh, so it looks like Frank's wife watches you guys, but Frank doesn't apparently. So Frank, what's up with
That's
that?
okay. Isn't our subscribers like 90% women or something?
Is it really that high? That's
me
pretty
It
high.
was a while ago. It might have
Yeah.
changed, but
I'll find out for sure.
I checked mine yesterday. Mine's 52-48, male to female.
nice.
There's actually pretty high percentage of females for a male account, but 90% women. That's
85.7% now.
wow.
That's crazy still.
That is insane. It must be Chris's beautiful looks. That's probably that's what it is.
Our largest age demographic is 45 to 54.
Yeah.
That's
Mine's 54 to 65, which I thought was also
Isn't
very
that
interesting.
weird? Like the people
Yeah.
that we're chatting with, I mean, I don't know everyone's age, but like in our chats, I know most
Yeah.
people's age-ish, and I feel like they're all like 30, 20s to 40.
And then the people I meet like out in the public that say, "Oh, I watch your videos," they're also all like 20s to
Young.
40s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I was like, who are these secret people that watch me?
right.
He goes, Sack Shack, whatever.
It's all the same.
Let's
What's
make a
up, Shad
restaurant, call
Juice?
it Sex Shack.
Now, what would you sell in a Sack Shack? I want to know.
Bags,
kind-
handbags.
We have a Fat Shack. Is that like a chain or is that just in Colorado?
Fat Shack.
Just like a restaurant that's
We
called
have
Fat Shack?
we have Shake Shack. We have that here. I
I
don't know
don't
if you
think we have
guys.
that.
Is that's not a nationwide one?
No,
It's
I've heard of
Might be.
Shake Shack. Yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's like cheesesteaks and burgers, which is a dreamy
Yeah.
combination.
I guess we don't. Yeah, we don't have one.
Because yeah, that's what it is. Because see, you're so dreamy, Chris.
Not me.
I'm considered elder in your. I never said that.
Nope.
Sweaty bags.
Frank said he's usually at work. So that's why. Okay. No, you're forgiven this time, Frank. You're forgiven. All right, so you guys been in Colorado your whole lives?
No, we were actually both born in California.
Wow.
Yeah,
So why Colorado?
our parents moved us here.
We have no
Our
choice
different
in the
parents
matter.
moved us here. Yeah, We
Yeah.
met each
Oh,
other here, so
oh, that's interesting. So you guys were both, and you guys met. Wow, okay.
we met here. Yeah.
So tell us, Chris, tell me your journey first. How old were you when you moved to Colorado?
When I moved to Colorado, I was like first grade. So first grade, I don't know what, six
Yeah, it's
6 years
6.
old.
Yeah. So
Um,
you don't really remember much of Cali then, right?
not at that age, but after my freshman year, we did move back. My dad got a
Oh,
job with United Airlines in San Francisco, and we moved out there. So my sophomore year, between freshman and sophomore year, and then I'm gonna move back when I'm 18, and I did. So been back here ever since.
what do you think is better? Or give me, I guess, pros and cons of each one. California and
Um,
Colorado.
well, I should start by I lived in the Valley of California, so not like the beach or anything like that.
Mhm.
So like Modesto and a place called LaGrange, which very few people have ever heard of because there's 250 people that live there.
Whoa.
And so,
Your family was like 10 of them.
yeah, I'm one of 6 kids. And yeah, we live there. And
Was it like one of those things like with like Marvin's Handy Shop, Marvin's Laundromat,
no,
Marvin's
no.
Sushi
That'd be
Place?
funny.
I wish. Then I would have come from money. No. But no, I chose to be homeschooled because if I would have went to the high school, I would have been of a graduating class of 6. I would have been the 6th senior.
There you go.
And so I was like, I'll just, I'll be homeschooled and I'll go work full time. So I worked full time at the campground, picking up trash and stuff, and saved up money and moved back here.
Nice. What about you, Kathy?
My family moved here when I was in 7th grade, just for a
Oh,
job.
okay.
Yeah, I don't even know what job. Nothing good.
Nothing worth
No.
remembering.
No.
Interesting.
So yeah,
And you guys aren't planning to leave Colorado, right? That's going to be your spot.
not anytime soon. I never thought about it till like COVID happened, and then I'm like, why are we? I mean, we're just here, but we don't have to be.
Yeah.
Dang.
So
I do
yeah.
have, I mean, when I moved back here, eventually my parents both moved back here, and two of my brothers have moved back here. So,
Dang.
eh,
You decapitate the population of LaGrange.
yeah.
There might be under 200 now with all the Marvins that left.
Yeah.
Just prices here are getting crazy. I don't know.
Yeah.
So depending on if they keep going crazy, then we might. I don't know. We got the school bus though, so
Yeah.
we're gonna maybe start pulling some seats out
Yeah.
this weekend and
Uh-oh.
hopefully get it
Uh-oh.
done in the next year. Not to
Is
move into or just to
it,
have and leave
is
whenever.
that going to be like a separate channel kind of thing? Or, I mean, no content at all from it?
We'll probably, I don't know. I
Just
haven't
vlog
quite
it.
decided yet. I know we're going to feature stuff on our channel because a lot of our subscribers are very interested in it.
Yeah.
But no like dedicated content for
Oh,
schoolie. But
man.
yeah, maybe a separate channel. I don't know.
I would
I don't know.
watch. Well, I love that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I just want to
what I
see
don't want
time
to
lapses of Chris ripping chairs out.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be like half the time just breathing heavy.
It's good content. What's up, Marcus? How you doing, sir? Also, congrats on 1K, man. It's impressive. Marcus has been killing it.
Nice.
And so I guess you guys are cool with the cold and stuff. That's probably like get the question quite a bit.
I don't like it.
I like it.
I'd
move to Alaska.
Florida.
You moved to that's the complete opposite response right there.
So we've kind of like
met in the
middle. We're
I
in
guess
Colorado.
Colorado's in the middle, yeah. Yeah, I've been to Colorado once. I've been to Breckenridge.
Oh, that's a good place.
We went. So I've never went snowboarding in my life, and my friends were like, "Hey, let's go to Breckenridge to snowboard. You'll learn." I was like, "Oh, sweet." Yeah,
No?
never snowboarding again.
That's my experience as well.
They were like, just go down the green hill. It's easy.
No, it's not.
And then I learned like the green hills there is like the black diamonds on this side. So I was like, okay, this is not for me. I learned real quick. it was a 4 day trip to it, and day 2 I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna stay in our little chalet. You guys go and
Yeah.
you guys go and kill yourselves. I'll see you guys when you come back. But Breckenridge is gorgeous. That's
Mhm.
that town
It's
is
much nicer
beautiful.
than where we live.
Mhm. I'll tell you what I don't like right now is the wind. It is so windy.
I feel like that's like nationwide right
That
now.
springtime wind.
Yeah, it was windy here today as well. When I went yard selling this morning, it was probably like 36 degrees outside with like 30-mile-an-hour power and winds. It wasn't the fan.
Yeah. Low wind chill. Yeah.
Yeah. So Kiwi says her graduation in Florida was 1,400 and moved to a
Wow.
stuffy town in senior year was 200. Dang. And then Formas Conda says his graduation was 40.
I don't think I've
Dang.
ever gone to a school that had 1,400 students. So that's
Really?
yeah.
Like my high
That
school was probably 2,000, so my graduating was probably 500.
Yeah, that's what mine was. Me and Kathy went to normal high schools, Chris.
Super regular people.
What's
Just
funny is
regular public schools.
I was homeschooled, right, in high school. So my graduating class through the homeschool was larger than the high school that I would have graduated from. So I went and graduated with like 100 kids, but I didn't know any of them.
Yeah. Do you still remember what you learned at homeschool?
No.
Do you use that daily in your life? Do you
I was
use the
homeschooled.
Pythagorean theorem?
Yeah. I actually liked it. I did the VHS, like I was VHS homeschooled.
That's probably worth so much today on eBay. I wonder.
I mean,
Yeah. Did you save those books?
I don't think we actually owned them. I think we had to turn them back into the. It was like
Okay.
through a charter school or something. I don't know.
It'd be funny to watch those though.
Yeah, that'd be probably interesting to see what they.
I mean, like my history professor or whatever would like dress up as historical figures, and I liked it. Yeah.
I see. Tim still knows the Pythagorean theorem. Look at that. There we go, Tim.
A squared, B squared, C squared. Yeah.
The cold isn't that bad. Driving the snow and shoveling. Okay, well, yeah, that's probably. I feel like you guys need 4-wheel cars, all-wheel drive cars, right? That there should be no car that's sold without that.
Yeah, you don't need it, but just don't be.
Pretty sure my
stupid.
minivan is like what?
It's
rear wheel?
front wheel.
Oh, it's
not all
I-
wheel. My
I'm
truck,
scared
I
of
do have a
driving in the
4-wheel
snow.
drive truck. So
Oh, so Mia has some homeschool VHS in her store. If anybody
Yeah.
wants to go buy some, there you go. Thursday sales. We have Thursday yards. Wow.
Oh wow.
Okay, let me ask you guys that. I feel like I seen you guys mainly just in thrift stores though, but how are yard sales in Colorado?
We went to some this morning. Didn't get a ton, but excited to keep going out for the rest of the summer. They don't because it's so cold here. They haven't really even started. Like there was the ones this morning, but only like 4 right next to each other. That was the only ones we could find like in the whole. Our town is probably 700,000 people live here, so you'd
Wow.
think there'd be a lot more houses having garage sales, but
So is it mainly like Saturdays are the big day? Then there's a couple Friday, a couple like stragglers
Yeah,
on Sunday.
when it gets more like kids out of school, I think more people do Fridays. But right now, there's another month of school left, and so yeah.
But you don't have any like Wednesday or Thursday sales, right?
Not really, no.
Yeah, same here. I'm always jealous of people like, oh, it's Wednesday. We have a pop-up sale. Let me go, and they fill up their car.
Estate sales on Thursdays, but
yeah.
How are estate sales for you guys? Is worth going?
it's hard. So we mostly do clothes and shoes, and I Chris will go to the estate sale and find cool stuff for us to have or something. But,
stuff that I'll
so clothes and
sell
shoes I
someday.
don't find a ton of, and I don't know a lot about other stuff, so I'm sure I'm leaving a lot of money when we go, but occasionally I find some good. They charge like $3 for shoes at a lot of our estate sales, so that's nice.
Wow.
Not all of them.
That's surprising.
Some of them are 10 to 20, but
Yeah, like the ones we have here mainly either do eBay prices or above eBay prices.
that's crazy.
I went to one a couple weeks ago that had Beanie Babies at $20 a Beanie Baby, and then guess they were shocked no one was buying them. I've seen one with like a waffle iron that they were selling for $250. So I don't even know what they would be for shoes, but so I avoid them like the plague. Every time I go to one, it's not good.
Sometimes they'll they'll look up on YouTube or on eBay, right, and like print out like an eBay listing,
Oh yeah,
not a sold listing, but see, this sells on eBay for $4,000.
I'm only charging 500. You guys are getting a steal.
Right.
What's up, Lori? How are you doing?
Hey, Lori.
Lori's killing it too. See,
I love seeing all her garage sale finds.
Yeah, well, yeah, Florida, I feel like it's a gold mine for him.
Yeah, like garage sales all year too, right?
Oh yeah. Well, but then Dave goes down, he can't find anything. But then that's also Dave. He's looking for pans and whatever else he looks for.
He's finding a bunch of single stitch, isn't he?
Oh yeah, where he is, because it's a retirement community. So yeah, they're like, yeah, this is my kid's shirt. There you go. Give me a quarter.
That's funny. Like my best like single stitch was a Disney like Lion King shirt, and I think I undersold it, but that I found in a retirement community for $1.
Really? Wow.
So I sold it for $150 like instantly, and then was told I probably could have got at least $300. So
that's always like a gut wrenching feeling when you think you price high, then it sells right away. You're like, ooh, that could have been something.
Yeah, Drew at Profit Monster's like, you could have sold that for like $300
on Instagram Live though. I'm never gonna do that. So,
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. I'm the same way.
It was like I turned $1 into. I sold it on Posh, so they take $30 of my sale, but still a really good profit.
Yeah, but that's the way we should look at it. But for some reason, we always like, oh man, I probably underpriced that, and not saying, oh wow, I sold this in a minute. That's great. Right. It's left my store that fast. Yeah. Oh, so she sold the first pair of those 3 Keens.
Nice.
Sweet.
Do you guys have some fur babies? I heard a bell ringing behind you. I figured that wasn't your kids.
Oh, he was in the window.
Reese, come here.
Oh, are we gonna get some doggy action? There he is. Hey, bud.
He's a good boy.
You gotta give him a treat now.
I will.
Yeah. Is he? I guess he's a chocolate lab, right? Or...
Yeah, he's black.
He's
black
probably
lab.
not a full
Black
lab,
mix.
but we got him off Craigslist, so we don't know for sure.
You got him off Craigslist. That sounds illegal.
They said he was purebred, and that we would get his papers in the mail, and we never did. And
well,
his Yoda, he's got like Yoda ears, so he's not a purebred lab.
The post office is so unreliable. They probably sent him, then sent him again, and then sent him again. It's just,
and he was only like $50, so it's like we're not getting an what is it, AKC or whatever registered.
I'm pretty sure he was like $150, but even still, we don't care.
He's a good boy though.
Literally the best dog.
When Paul goes live, it's a national holiday. Nobody works. Everyone's just watching YouTube. I don't know about that, Roman, but maybe. How you doing, man? I feel like I go live way too much. I scaled it down this week because I bought like 6 storage units, and I was just I've just been entrenched in the trenches.
Yeah.
I had
like you do those a lot then.
When I have space. when I have space in the warehouse, I'm like, all right, it's time.
How big is your warehouse?
It's 4,000 square feet.
Yeah. Wow.
That's awesome.
It's a lot.
More than 2 of our houses.
Well, you guys have
only 300. So
you guys have is that counting like floors though, or is it just counting your whole house as a thing? Right?
Our whole house is like 1,800 square feet, and this
wow
up top is what 500.
It's probably 450. So 450 of that is our business up there.
So I accept most offers because I got to move stuff fast to keep any more in.
I don't have that need. So I wait for my mud jeans to sell, Kathy. I don't accept no offers. They gotta pay me at my price for those mud jeans. So originally my first one. So in this building, there's 60 different warehouse buildings in my building right now.
Okay.
So the first one I moved into was about a little less than 1,000 square feet, and then the one that I'm in now became available, and this one was a little over 2,000, and then the one next door to me became available last year because they moved out, and I was like, sweet, so I can combine them and make one big one. Mm-hmm. So I didn't technically need 4,000, but the price, the opportunity came up, and here's the kicker: they only charged me $200 more a month.
Nice.
For an extra 2,000 square feet.
Wow.
I was like, I can't say no to that.
No.
I was
No.
like, I'll grow into it eventually. Like, I'm not saying no.
Yeah.
2,000 square feet for $200? No, I'm so yeah.
2,000 square feet where we live would be
Five,
$3,000 a month or
right?
something. Well, warehouse, yeah, probably
Yeah,
1,500 at least. I'm thinking.
yeah. I feel like somebody did the math wrong or
Yeah.
something for me,
So
and I just been quiet about it. Just been paying my bills, not saying anything. And here we go. Over there, because the first one that was a little under 1,000, I was paying 800 a month for. So I was paying almost $1 a square foot.
Mhm.
Then this one that's 2,200, they only bumped me up to 400, so I was only paying 1,200 a month, and now I'm paying 1,500 a month for 4,000. So I was like,
Yeah.
the math doesn't add up here, but I'm not gonna complain.
Right.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
And this includes utilities, all that. That's all
Oh,
included too.
jeez. Man.
So like all electric and water. Most people don't care about water because there's no public water, but
Mhm.
that warehouse came with a water line. So I plugged in a washing machine and a dryer
that's
there.
great
So
for
Dang,
so
retail.
nice.
so I'm using water constantly too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Do you have like facilities, bathroom and stuff?
Not
Not
in my building, but we have public bathrooms
okay.
throughout the warehouses. They're not really good.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
they get
Hey.
the
gotta
job.
go.
They get
You
the
know,
job done.
for that price,
Yeah.
I'll
W-
use a bedpan if I have to.
we have somebody here that converted 2 of them into a huge gym. He just made a big open space.
Oh,
So he's doing like classes here, and I'm like, and he's charging quite a bit for people to go. And then their bathrooms are the same bathrooms we use, and I'm like, I would be very upset if
yeah.
I had to pay that much for a gym and then go use that bathroom as my public bathroom.
Right.
So,
All right, the locker rooms are down the street. And yeah.
but he's charging like $130 a month for membership. People are
Wow.
paying that
Yeah.
for
Wow.
terrible bathrooms. And
And they're allowed to like do that in a warehouse.
I don't.
Yeah.
I wasn't technically during the pandemic. All gyms were closed. They were open the whole time. I didn't say anything. You guys didn't hear from me, but so I don't know. I don't know what kind of rules they're following, but that's for sure. Yeah, Jen. Sorry, I've been busy digging into people's junk. You guys ever bought a storage unit before? Ever thought about it?
No, we bought
I've
the leftovers of an estate sale once, and that was kind of annoying.
yeah.
So we
Before
never
we
did.
were resellers, I kind of went to a few auctions,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know. I feel like it was super busy because that show was super popular at the time.
Oh, okay. That would make
Storage
sense.
Wars or whatever. Yeah.
Mhm.
And that's what got me interested. So I'm like, yeah, I'll go see. And
Same
yeah,
here.
yeah. So I've never really bought anything just because there was so many people bidding the dumbest stuff up.
Mhm.
Oh, there's a safe in here, right? Like, $300, right?
Or
Yeah.
like, what if it's fake? Like, what if it's all just like
Yeah.
the people that own the storage really know what's already in there and they're just bidding it up or whatever?
Yeah, that's always the same question I get. Is like, how do you know that the managers
Yeah.
didn't go through it before
Right.
calling you? And I can't say I know or I don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, I just know, speaking from the manager's perspective, they don't care about what's there.
Yeah.
They care about getting it empty and putting
So
somebody
they can
else in
keep
there.
it renting.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's what they care about the most. They don't care if they sell it to you for $10 or $1,000, because that money is not going to them. That's going to the company. They just want it empty so somebody else can go and rent it again.
That's what we should do. We should go buy like a mini storage place and then just keep everything that they people foreclose on or whatever it is.
I was debating about doing that,
Yeah.
about getting in the storage space, because I
Yeah.
figured like, hey, you get rent. So technically, I have right now in my warehouse, I have 2 little wings that I'm renting out to people, and I'm charging them $100 a month. So for like boxes on one side and furniture on the other side.
For
So
just straight up like mini storage kind of stuff.
yeah, just like
Yeah, just storing.
it's legit probably like a 5x5 space for on both sides on my warehouse. So it's not my stuff that's there.
Right. Okay.
So because my rent's so high, I need help paying it.
Yeah.
So
That's
but I was thinking about getting into the storage unit, like buy a storage space, because that's just pretty much that's free money coming in. Like,
Yeah.
there's not much overhead on there. It's
Have somewhere to park the schoolie.
Yeah.
There we go.
What's popping up a lot in Colorado are like car washes. Like every street
Oh,
is a new
man.
car wash, and it's like $9.99 a month for unlimited, or like you can go through once per day. So like
Interesting.
you can't really say no to that, right? Like you can wash your car every day if you want for $10.
Oh,
So
I
it's
would
like
definitely be into that.
right, and that's like pretty low overhead, I assume. Once
Yeah,
it's built
like
and stuff.
the car washes here are like $15 for this one car
One
wash. So
time, yeah.
you use it once, you're good. Frank goes, I live in that crap for that price.
Right.
Technically, people accuse me of living here, Frank. So I guess I technically do.
He at least needs a better bathroom. It sounds
Yes, like if I had like running, if I had build a shower or something here, I could probably easily live in here.
I mean, people do it in a schoolie, you know? Get a composting toilet or something.
Yeah, the toilet wouldn't be the issue. If there were showers,
Yeah.
I could probably. But I do have a Nelly Fitness next door. I have a membership there, so if I actually wanted to shower, that could work too. So I can make it work, Frank.
Do you have rooftop access? Set a little water tank up there?
I don't have rooftop access. I could try to. I could. There's always ladders that go somewhere.
Just middle of the night. Yeah.
My manager comes in. Do you know where this tank came from? No. No clue. No clue how I got there. Hustler. I guess that's to me. Maybe. I feel like all three of us are pretty hustlerish. Do you guys get that gene from your parents, you guys think? Or where'd you get that mentality from?
I don't know actually. I used to be like, I'd rather just go to a normal job. I don't know how I turned completely opposite.
I've always like had like the entrepreneurial heart, you know, like trying to turn everything into how I can turn it into a paycheck kind of thing. She hates or used to hate that. I'd always be like, you know, that would be a good idea to do this and you can make money that way, you know.
So I'm guessing YouTube was your idea.
Yeah.
Would have never guessed.
Have done it by myself.
Would have never guessed.
So.
Yeah. That's interesting, Kathy, because most people that do this, they never like they either choose full-time work for somebody or this. They don't really usually turn over like that. So that's intriguing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now she's always like thinking, oh, how is this? You know, how can we monetize this?
There you go. There you go, Kathy. What's up, Sean? Sean says he's not familiar with you guys. Is that your merchandise in those boxes behind him? You need to hire them to come organize for you. Shut up, Sean. My stuff is organized. but yes, Sean, that is their merchandise behind them. Or like 1/4, 1/3.
Most of it on
1/5
wall. Probably half of that on the back wall.
So this wall goes A through M on the top row down to BM.
I see BM in the corner behind Kathy.
Run some math. We did add some boxes a few weeks ago. I mean, we have about 1,100 items active right now. Yeah. So,
do you have space on the other shelf for more boxes? Or are you gonna have to build more? So,
no, I think we're
just gonna run a sale and sell some at a lower price, and then.
Okay. Yeah. You don't have intentions of building more
when we get full. Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
If we had a bigger
space. Back and forth, yeah. Like I always wanted. I don't want a huge warehouse like you have or anything like that, but I'm always like maybe just 2,000 items.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. The more you have, obviously, the more you sell. That's how math works. Yeah. It seems like you guys are doing pretty well for 1,100 listings. You guys probably sell more than me.
No.
I have.
I think I sell.
I don't know. I've seen those thumbnails. Those stacks are taller than you, Kathy.
Those are weekend stacks.
Some of those stacks. When you guys left for a couple of days or something, that video series, after that was like, whoa, you guys sold like half your room.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
Like so far, April, I've sold 380 items. So not. What is that divided by 29? 80.
My math
13 items a day.
There you
go. Which we sell about
1%,
12 to 14,000 a month. So I mean,
nothing crazy.
And that's Kathy, right? Like I help bag stuff and I help inventory stuff, but I don't really photograph or list anything.
And then you're her paparazzi too. You follow her around the
Yeah.
camera.
Yeah.
That's a very important job, Chris. Don't forget.
Yeah. But those stacks are all because of Kathy. I have very little to
Yeah.
do with that. So
What's up, James? You guys know who James is? You guys know about him? This guy
I think we
is.
saw him on Tommy Bernard's podcast.
This dude is a
That dude's got
hustler.
a ton of stuff.
That guy right there.
I think you have like 50 million hats or something like that.
Yeah, so he has, I don't even know what, James, what, 30,000 listings, I'll probably say he has on
Yeah,
eBay?
tons.
That's crazy.
So you think about all that, and he like does shipping videos twice a day because of how much stuff he sells.
Mhm.
And then he does 2 videos a day on YouTube, pretty much too. So
Yeah.
I feel like there's like 8 clones of James out there, and one's doing some because that's insane.
It's pretty much him and his wife, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the 2 dogs.
Yeah.
I don't know if the dogs help you list, James.
They're
I feel like
roadblocks. I think I've seen it. His dogs are huge too.
Yeah, you got some big boys. Yeah.
Yeah.
They have a cool setup. Yes, they do. What's up, Paul? How are you doing? James doesn't sleep, that's for sure. When I was leasing my warehouse space, one of the other tenants did install a working shower in their unit. Oh. I feel
It
like
can be
I
done, man.
could. I feel like I could, and then nothing would be said about it because I already have the water lines. I'm already paying for it. But I feel like that'd be kind of hard for if I move out to have somebody else lease that space. Say, hey, it comes with a personal shower.
Just be like,
Okay.
hey, this guy has a gym. I can have a shower, right?
Yeah. So he has 31,700 items.
Wow.
That is a lot.
Yeah.
That's some hard work right there.
Yeah.
And is it all in your basement, James? I want to know too. Right? It seems like every time he pulls orders, is all in his basement.
I think so.
That's crazy impressive. James has a really boring life. Vern and Courtney are so cute. Is that? I don't know who that is. Is that to you guys? Is that to me? I don't. Is that James? That might be James's
their
dog's
dogs.
name.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
definitely remember him saying Vern.
Mm.
So, how many employees? That's to you guys. How many employees do you guys have?
None.
Me.
Kids don't count.
No. Is there an anti-employee? Because they kind of like they're a distraction. No, just kidding.
I'm gonna remember this, and then when your kids get older, I'm gonna clip that part to them.
They're downstairs playing their iPads right now, so I haven't heard them. That's been nice. We're gonna be on early tonight. You guys
the guy's at 30,000 listings. He does all himself. He has no employees either.
Oh,
what's up, Doc? How you doing, sir? It's crazy. All right, so let me ask you guys now about YouTube. Right, you guys have been on YouTube for 2 years now, right?
yeah, just over 2 years in March 30th. Yeah.
I was there when you guys watched your first video. You guys
Yeah.
recapped it. It was a
Yeah.
fun time. Very, very loud music.
Yeah.
And super long pauses of nothing.
We all gotta start somewhere, right?
Yeah.
That's at least you guys did. I don't have the heart to go back and watch my first video.
Right.
So
As far as first videos, I think it was okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
When did you see like your first kind of like breakthrough when you guys started like growing?
Well, I feel like
Becky Park got us on her channel, so we got a good boost from that, which is right in the beginning.
And how did she find you guys?
I reached out to her because I watched one of her videos, and so I was like mainly selling on Kitizen at the time, which is I feel like most people have never heard of it, but
it's like a kids clothing thing, right? Yeah.
So she mentioned maybe wanting to start it in one of her videos. So I mean, I thought I was pretty good at it at the time, so I just messaged her offering, let me know if you have any questions once you get going, and then
so pretty much cloud chase Becky Park. That's what
happened. Kathy did
that's what I get accused of all the time. Like, oh, Paul just clapped as everybody.
But yes, I had also already grown my Instagram following to over 10,000. So I think even without Becky,
wow,
I don't think we would have hit our initial 1,000 that quickly, but fairly quickly compared to people just starting from nothing.
Did you guys start IG and YouTube at the same time?
No,
Mm-mm.
she did IG
I think it took me about a
about a year
to
before
get
we started
10,000
YouTube.
followers. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So what was that? Just like you just posting random like
Package
finds?
Pics every
Just
day.
package pics.
Literally like every day.
Really?
Yeah. Same thing we do on YouTube, but
Yeah.
without like on YouTube at least we show what's in it, but on Instagram people assume if you have a big stack it's you're just selling a bunch of $5 items.
Mhm.
So that's kind of why we started YouTube. Like, not why. Chris always wanted to, but that's why we started What Solds.
Mhm.
Well, now you can see if it's a $5 item or not if you want.
You guys can see my what solds and then you can see that it is a $5 item.
I'm
There's nothing wrong
very
with
happy to
$5
sell
items.
$5 items.
That's what I say. I build my empire one $5 item at a time, and that's
Yep.
how I'm building my empire. All those add up too.
Lots of potential for feedback. You know.
Yeah, there we go. See, I'm gonna start using that from now on. I sold this to get the feedback. If it wasn't a bad buy at all, it was for feedback use.
I mean, even Daily Refinement had said that he sold stuff at a loss.
Yeah,
just to get people, there for feedback and stuff.
I probably sold a couple things I lost in my lifetime too.
Yeah,
it wasn't intentional, but it was just a bad pickup, and it's like, what am I gonna do? Throw it away now? No, I'm gonna try to get at least something for it.
Yeah.
That's the way it should be. All right, so you guys pretty much got your first push from Becky, and then it was just steady after that, right?
Yeah, because we put up pretty much daily vids for the last 2 years.
Yeah,
at least 5 videos a week, I'd say.
That definitely helps, I would say, right?
So, yeah, like our videos are not great if any of you guys have watched them. They're just mostly the same every day. So I'm just saying, like, we're
production
not
value
exciting.
wise, right?
We're almost always just in our office doing the same thing. So, but we do it every day, same as reselling.
If only you could be a little happier, Kathy, with the sales. You're always like, sold this again. Isn't that what somebody commented on your video was, right?
Yeah,
like,
I could be a little more peppy or happier.
Yeah, they said, why don't you be more like Kevin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Happy Kevin,
that's for sure. So if people want to, like, say today, like, if people are on the fence about YouTube and they want to start off, what advice would you give them? Like 3 points of advice
for success on YouTube, or
well, if I needed failure advice, I would give that myself. But
I don't know. I mean, I feel like, as with most things, just be as consistent as you can, and
feel like that is very true for you guys.
Consistency is key, and
being yourself, because
then
the people that actually will continue to watch your channel will keep continuing to watch your channel versus
for sure
just anybody and everybody. Like some channels have hundreds of thousands of followers but only a few hundred views on a video, so that's not what we're trying to do.
Also, after so many videos, it's kind of hard to fake who you are. That's what I figure, right? With the consistency, kind of like authenticity comes with it, because it's kind of hard to fake who you are after that many videos come out. So
I think collaborating with other YouTubers and doing what we're doing, just hang out, get to know each other. It helps.
It helps. It doesn't just help for like YouTube wise. Just now when I see you guys in person one day, like, hey, kind of know you guys a little bit. You guys aren't just those people that have huge stacks on YouTube anymore. So here's a good question from me. What's an appropriate number of listings? I always thought you needed 1,000 plus.
Whatever you can manage.
1,000 is like my favorite number for us. I feel like if I have 1,000, I'll at least sell 10 a day, which is good to me.
Yeah.
Based on what I sell. So.
Yeah, I feel like that's probably the appropriate benchmark. If you want at least constant sales daily, I would say 1,000 is probably the kind of number you want. If people, it's kind of hard for you to have at least a sale a day if you have 1,000 listings, unless you have terrible listings like me. But usually 1,000 listings will probably get it done. But Mia, you're also part-time too, so you have to understand. Mia works a full-time job, so it's all. I feel like everybody has their own limit. That's why I said never compare your people to me. Not compare you guys to Chris and Kathy. It's just everyone has their own path.
Well, like, what's our average selling price?
I mean,
It's like 30 something,
like
right?
gross, yeah, it's like 31.
Dang.
31.16.
So, I would love for that to be $1,000, but we just can't find that kind of stuff, right? So we find
You
stuff that
get
sells
kicked
for
off.
$30.
You get kicked off
Yeah.
eBay if you do that.
Right.
That's your ASP.
Yeah.
What do you mean my Goodwill receipt doesn't count?
That's how I found you guys from Becky's video on Kidizan.
Yeah.
Look at that. Would you look at that? What's up, Baxter? How you doing? Since y'all cross list, which one gives you more sales? I'm actually intrigued to find that. What's the answer from you guys?
Right now is eBay. Yeah. So like, if you didn't know, we have like a free spreadsheet and like, could I? I don't know if this would show if I like pull it over.
It's
No?
not gonna show.
No.
I don't know what you just tried to do, but that was
She's
a
trying
cute.
to-
that was a cute attempt.
I
Try to
wanted
turn
to
the
show
whole
you
monitor
because
around.
it's really cool looking. But
Oh, man.
let me
I
see
thought
if
you,
I
I
can
thought
show
you,
you.
I, I,
on
I
the
thought you had
phone.
like a giant spreadsheet you're about to just put in front of the
Well,
camera.
I was. Oh, you
Uh,
can't turn. Oh, you can. Anyways, so we have like this free spreadsheet. So if anybody in the chat
Yeah.
has not known that or wanted it, anyways, it tells you how much sales you've made per platform as long as you type in your own data. So right now, like this month, eBay 168 sales, Poshmark 120. So not too much behind, but yeah, eBay's usually the
Wow,
leader for
that is
us.
very close.
Yeah, the others are just kind of Mercari 40, Kitizen 34, Facebook was 18, but I haven't posted on Facebook in a few weeks now. So
And you guys, so Kathy, so when you post on eBay, you post right away to the other ones as well, or do you wait like a week or no?
So I tried to wait like a couple weeks and then do it, and then I never got back to doing it. So then I've been doing it the next day, but then I'm like delisting stuff all the time. So I haven't found a good rhythm. But right now I'm listing to eBay.
That's very impressive for Poshmark. That's
Mhm.
super impressive.
Yeah,
Posture
Mine's
VA?
like
yeah,
mine's
definitely
like
credit
way far
Posture
behind.
VA for that. So
Yeah. I also have a ton of terrible listings to Poshmark, so like I hit my sharing limit pretty quick with bad listings. So that's probably not the way to go. I did just sell something right before going on here on Poshmark. It was
Nice.
a weird one. I sold some weird thing. I don't know what it was.
Selling
Orders.
stuff you don't know what it is, huh?
An OGGI turbo vacuum carafe. You know what that is? I don't know.
Carafe, like for
Like
coffee.
a coffee
Is that how you pronounce carafe? There, see how
I think,
to
yeah.
pronounce it. Yeah, it looks like it's like one of like a huge thermos.
Yeah,
That's what it looks
carafe.
like. That's what it is right there.
Yeah.
Boom, $30. Poshmark. Poshmark works. Boom.
I always say you don't have to know how to pronounce something to sell it. So.
No, I don't even know what it is.
Yeah.
I paid $1 at a yard sale for it.
There you
I
go.
was like that's my expertise. I was like, that looks cool.
Yep. When
Buying
I
it.
started reselling anything that was $1 was coming home with me.
Yeah,
Get
that's
listed.
exactly how it is. I think
like
I can at least sell it for $2.
Yep.
There's that line in Jurassic Park where the kid's playing with the night vision goggles or whatever, and he's like, "Hey, is that heavy? Yeah. Then it's expensive. Put it down." So, right?
That's a good way to find
Oh,
out.
it's heavy. Yeah, this has got to be worth something.
It's not cheap, that's for sure.
Yeah.
What's up,
Amber's
Michael?
here.
How you doing? eBay's offering my Mercari is close second. Posh's molasses. Oh.
I know a lot of people are having issues with Posh right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say for me, if you put it, I'll probably say eBay's one, but eBay's one by a long shot. It's like not even close. And then tied for 2 probably be Facebook and Poshmark, and then Mercari is 3, and Bonanza will be 4. if
We
you
haven't
count
done
that.
one.
Nah, I always postpone that one, but then I just sat down for 30 minutes and set it up, and it's pretty much free money because
That's the one through eBay, right?
Yeah, it goes through
Kevin
eBay
does.
somehow, and then like it also like as soon as you sell it on Bonanza, it takes it off eBay.
It kind of
So that's
reminds me
good.
of Kitizen. So on Kitizen, there's a toggle button and it posts all your items to Facebook Marketplace, which is one reason I'm like,
Ooh.
I don't even need to put my items myself on Facebook right now because like they're all going there anyways. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Questions for the Marvins. That's you guys. What do you do if you were still on the channel in 20+ years? Change the name to Gray Marvin or buy red haired?
I mean,
That's
Chris
probably
is already a little
probably.
gray.
Wow,
Well, you're
Chris,
the
called
ginger.
out.
Yeah.
Called out, Chris.
Yeah. I don't know. Would you dye your hair? Or would you let it go gray?
Oh, my hair will never go gray. It's just gonna stay this color forever.
There we go. That's not even something else she has to worry about. So Chris the Cafe Galata, yeah, that says a lot. It shows people care. That's for sure. What are you guessing the biggest factor that really made your channel grow?
Consistency, I think. I think
Probably.
people, yeah, once like what made me want to do as many videos as we do is watching people like Shed Flips and
Kevin.
Commonwealth and Cincinnati, and they were just putting all the content out because
It was
we'd
just
watch it.
interesting, yeah, just watching them in their shed or their
Yeah.
whatever every day
Yeah.
and just seeing what they do. So I was like, people
Yeah.
always ask questions, so maybe we'll do the same thing in our space and see what
There we
happens.
go.
And it seemed to
Bingeable
work.
content, right?
Right.
So
Exactly. And I think what you guys can do, I know, is because that's why I kind of like to watch those kind of videos more than the picking ones, because I can just have you guys playing in the background and be packing or something, and still get. It's not gonna be the same experience as watching it,
Yeah.
but the audio is way better than me going to a yard sale, and then you guys don't get
Right.
anything from the audio.
yeah,
So I feel like that helps quite a bit as well.
yeah.
Michael's up to 3,263. Me's at 1,054. There's Amber. What's
Hey,
going
Amber.
on, Amber? So you got some praise for your spreadsheet over here. Doc likes it. Baxter likes it.
Thanks.
Man, I do it all the time. I don't know what it is, but it says for 25. That's
Yeah.
That's my thing. It feels cool. Probably somebody wants. Somebody's probably gonna at least pay $20 for it. That's my thing.
Yeah.
Carafe.
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 That's what
Is
you
that how I
said.
pronounce it? So how do you pronounce it? What's the proper way? Carafe.
Carafe, like
Nah,
giraffe.
man. See, carafe sounds so much more fancier.
Got it at
Yeah.
Target.
I'm
I
gonna go
put-
potty really fast. I'll be right back.
I put my coffee and my carafe. Come on, man. That has such a good ring to it.
Yeah.
I had never sold anything on Poshmark. That is surprising, Amanda.
Do you list anything on Poshmark though?
Making videos is no joke. You do that's the last. So my channel's been growing pretty quick the last, I'll say, 2 months now.
Yeah.
And what I think contributed to that is that I post a video out every 3 days now on my main one.
Mm-hmm.
And before it was like twice a week, or before that was once a week. And something as simple as that definitely helps a lot. But then that's not simple. So like at least I have a break, because I post 2 on this channel as well. So I do 5 a week.
Yeah. It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
And then like if there's one day you don't feel like doing it, you drop your whole schedule for like every day. And then there's one day you got to do 2 videos a day. So
Yeah.
it's easier to say, oh, consistency, but consistency takes a lot of discipline to get done as well. That's for sure. There's comfort and consistency. That's also true for like your subscribers to know, okay, at least I'm going to get a. But then if you don't put a video out, people are like, what happened?
Right.
Is Kathy okay? Is Chris okay?
Yeah. And then they do really message you, which is sweet, but then also like, oh no.
Yeah.
I think I sleep plenty, Chris. Don't. I have regular sleeps. I have naps. I get enough sleeps.
You just lay on those pile of plush behind you and take a little nap.
Actually, the plush is on a couch. So
Oh, yeah?
there is a couch in my office, and then I have a special nook in my warehouse called the napping nook, where where I have a couch and 2 blankets, and so if we need to nap in the warehouse, that is also available.
I wish we
Because-
had enough space up here for like a couch or something.
Yeah, there'd be sometimes where I'm here till like 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. and then I have a meeting at 6 a.m. for somebody that wants to come and pick up something for me. I'm not gonna go home and sleep for like an hour and then come back. So
How far do you live from your warehouse?
15, 20 minutes, I would say. Around there.
Yeah.
And it's the same city, which is the crazy part. But my warehouse is in one part of the city. Mine's in a completely. It's not even a city. It's like a town. It's probably like 40,000 people that live in this town, but it takes that long. When you sell on Marketplace, don't they make you give them your social security, especially when there is not a live person? Fix me out to give it when I don't know whose hands it would go into. I feel like if you
Yeah.
do marketplace business, right? If you sell personally, I don't think you need a social for that.
Maybe for the payout, I'm not sure.
I
How
mean,
does
like
Facebook pay
now
out?
you have to. I mean,
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
all the platforms require that now?
yeah. At least yeah,
Yeah.
because if you make
$600.
at least 600, which yeah, if you're
Most will
probably gonna
shut
make
down
that,
your account until you give it to them at this
Yeah.
point.
yeah. And if it's going on Facebook, Kiwi Board, you can kind of trust it's going. It's not some kind of scammers that are getting it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
for business, I give my business EIN, so I don't give my social. But if
Mhm.
you want to do a business from your just personal account, you have to give a social for that. Yeah,
Yeah.
it takes me 6 to 8 hours to edit the video, and sometimes it takes days to get 10 views.
Oh no.
Yeah, that is. I've been in that situation. My first year of doing this, I think I put up 100 videos, and I probably got like 100 subscribers in the first year. So
Mhm.
Wow.
I've been there. So I definitely understand how that feels.
Yeah.
Hopefully, in the future, your edit time will, if you know how to edit better, it will make that faster, and then your
Mhm.
contents can be made out to more people. But yeah, that sucks though.
Yeah. I mean, I think I edited the first 30 or so videos on my cell phone. So,
Now
grew
he's
from
super
there.
fast though, so
Yeah, I can get one of our What's Old videos edited in, if you take the length of the video and like maybe 1.5 multiply,
Yeah.
So if it's like a 20-minute video, maybe like 35, 40 minutes.
So you edit in 1.5 speed? That's what you said, right? Or
I don't edit in that speed. It just takes that long to
okay.
to do the editing. So if it's
I talked to Dave, and he said he edits in 2x speed on his videos.
I did increase the speed on one of my edits not too long ago because we were like crunched on time, but
we're always crunched on
yeah.
time.
But no, he just edits in 2x, but then he puts
Right.
it back into normal when he's done. I tried
Right.
that, and it was just so hard because I think so many
Yeah.
like gaps and breaks and stuff, and it was like it would be a lot of things to pause. So I
Yeah.
went back to just regular speed. But
Yeah. We've kind of gotten really good at, well, better at recording everything in like one take. So we're not cutting our video as much.
yeah.
So it's really just playing through, cutting out if I'm like stutter or something like that, and or if like we cough or sneeze, stuff that doesn't need to be in there. But
Or every time Kathy slaps you.
yeah, every time she hits me, right?
That's probably the most edits you have to do.
Yeah.
Every 2 seconds.
I fell down the stairs. But
this is how rumors start.
No, screenshots take a little bit of time to take, but I do that in like 5x speed. Like I'll fast forward really fast till she has the next item, then I'll be okay, screenshot, and then boom, 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 screenshot.
Wow. That's impressive.
But as far as like cutting and putting in the spread, the screenshots and stuff, yeah, that's all 1x.
Yeah, I decided when I started doing order pull videos, I wasn't doing screenshots.
Yeah,
I just didn't have the time.
time.
That's the longest out of order pull. That's the longest thing. You got to find it.
Mm-hmm.
You have to screenshot. You have to put it in the right place. Yeah, that was props to you for doing it.
Yeah.
What software do y'all edit for you? So Baxter, I use iMovie. I'm very basic.
Yeah, I used iMovie for the first 300 videos or so. I mean, even iMovie on my phone. That was the app that I used.
That was me in the beginning too.
Yeah.
iMovie on my phone. It's kind of why I think I still use it now because I'm just used to it. I just know how it works.
But I have upgraded to using Adobe Creative Cloud for Premiere Pro and stuff. Yeah.
Whoa.
I don't know what any of this means.
I couldn't. That's impressive.
Yeah.
The trouble with iMovie is that it's very simple, but like if I want to do something like advanced, like put a green screen in it, I have to 3 steps into getting it. When something like Adobe would just be like, boom, green screen, picture in picture, boom's there. This I had to like.
Adobe has too much. They call them Mogerts, like some like if because you probably have to do like a green screen for like a subscribe pop up or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So with Adobe, it's a fully customizable in the program. So like I downloaded some free things. You just drag and drop and change to Ginger Marvin or whatever. And yeah. It's worth it if you're doing as many videos as we do. You might
For
want to
sure.
get it, Paul.
Nah. After I put affiliate links.
Yeah. Yeah.
What up, Derek and Jasmine? How are you guys
Hey.
doing? They're also killing it, both on YouTube and on thing.
Yeah.
And have a little secret, Derek, I'm going to share. I don't know if you want me to share or not. So
Oh.
I found some awesome shoes at a storage unit yesterday. Some like really nice Jordans and retro, really cool shoes. But they're from a storage unit. So I was like, I'm going to need to give these a Derek treatment to clean them up to make them look good. So Derek offered for me to send them to him. He's going to clean them for me for free.
Wow.
A couple of the pairs.
What a nice guy.
Can you believe that?
For you? No.
For me, out of all the people to say that to. So
Oh.
I'm going to send him a couple pairs and see what he can do. So
Sweet.
appreciate that, Derek.
You
I
gonna
told
make
him that he needs to
videos
like.
on it?
I think he probably
Yeah?
he said he's going to do before and afters on it.
Awesome.
But he like that's what he loves to do. He loves to clean shoes.
Yeah.
And I figured like he could probably do something like that as like a little like side hustle for eBayers, saying I'll clean your shoe for whatever fee, and the people have to ship it to them and pay him. I think people would do it if it's the right number and it's the good enough shoe.
Yeah.
That'd be probably a good idea.
That's probably some prime TikTok content too.
Oh yeah.
I watch that kind of stuff, like refurbishing stuff.
It's like really satisfying.
Yeah.
Seeing something really dirty turn really nice.
I feel like that was probably one of his best ones. I saw him do a Nike Vapor Max. It was like just a plain white Vapor Max, but when he had it, was like gray, and he made it like sparkly. I was like,
wow,
that's pretty impressive. It's pretty impressive. You probably need I do have a big napping couch, Doc. No, actually the couch came from back when I had a moving business, and that's kind of when you have a moving business, a lot of your customers give you stuff because they're like, oh, that's too big for a new house.
Doesn't fit on the truck that they paid for. Yeah.
Yep. Now a lot of times when they move they move into like the West Coast or something. Oh, it doesn't fit on a truck. Well, okay, we're leaving it behind. So it was a very big, comfy couch that they couldn't fit, and I was like, I know exactly where that's going.
When I worked for a moving company, I think I got a brand new toolbox, like a rolling toolbox cabinet.
Man. You'd be amazing the stuff. Like I got one of my best sales was from that. Somebody had like an anthropology sectional they couldn't take. They're like, hey, do you want it? I was like, anthropology sectional? Yeah, I want it. I sold it for $2,000 like a week locally.
Oh my gosh.
That's the best part is when you get paid for a moving job, and then you get paid way more for selling one item afterwards. Paul, do you ever wish your inventory was attached to your house? Sometimes I feel like having it at your house is a love-hate thing.
Yeah.
No, I'm very happy that it's here.
Yeah. I would love to have, I joked about being like Walmart version of Harry Tornado. I would love to have their setup where they got like a little warehouse on the property or whatever. But yeah, that would be
just buy another bus.
Yeah.
What do school buses go for these days? Couple bucks.
Well, we bought that one at auction for $3,000, $3,000. Yeah.
Guys, I can't hear Kathy. That's hello, Margot. I don't know. I've been hearing you clear the whole time, so
she's afraid of the mic.
I'm not. I don't want to be too loud, and then I'm like taking a drink, and I don't want them to hear like kind of stuff.
That's good. That's good ASMR right there.
ASMR.
Do it again. Look, we just had a view spike. We went from 70 to 76 there, Kathy. Do it again. Chris, we just lost one, Chris.
Yeah,
Chris, you gotta stop. Yeah. That was impressive.
We have chipmunks.
Photo editing is awful. I do everything on my phone, so editing the video things. Yeah, and then look at these chunky thumbs. You know how hard it is to split at the right time with these things? Yeah, that was hard. What's going on, Laura? How are you doing? I love Adobe. Wow, am I that far behind? What's up, Ronald? Just thought I'd let you know the Eagles drafted Cam Jurgens from Nebraska play center. Well, thank you, Ronald. Appreciate that. You give me the up-to-date football news. And then Ronald is from Nebraska as well, so he probably knows. Derek says, I've cleaned a few shoes for some other resellers, but I'm definitely going to make more videos on how to clean shoes the easiest, fastest way. There you go.
Nice.
I never heard somebody enjoy cleaning shoes as much as Derek does.
I'm over here just listing them all dirty.
Sometimes I do that I just do like a magic eraser at the bottom, but when they
Yeah.
come from like a storage unit, you can't really do that. But I scored some insane ones.
Nice.
Yes, I was pretty happy. Flipping Daytona Beach, what's going on? Thank you for being here. Kathy is soft spoken. There you go. That's, you need it sometimes. Chris, is Kathy the same off camera, or does she yell at you all the time when the camera's not on?
I yell at him all the time.
No.
Just sometimes.
Yeah. Just when I do something stupid. It's all the time, right?
I was saying, like when you decide to bring up an 8-foot storage cabin by yourself.
Yeah. She's like, how can I help? I'm like, get out of here or you can't help.
Yeah, that sometimes also do like when you're like in the heat of the move and you just get like, angry no matter what people say. Yeah, I've been there before. It's like just move. I got it.
You're breathing really heavy. Are you okay? Get out of here.
Just move. Chunky thumbs, yes. See? I don't know what size. Do hands have sizes? I don't know.
Gloves have
Wedding
sizes.
rings.
So.
My wedding ring. Yes, I want to know about that, Chris. Wait to rub it in.
I had a friend his wedding ring fit inside of mine. So I was like, okay.
Whoa.
I got
that is
sausage fingers.
That is quite a small thing. I feel like the issue's with him, not you on that one.
Yeah.
He
was
that's
like a
him
skeleton.
Issue.
Yeah.
That's what people have with my a lot of people love to play with my shoes when I come over somewhere because I have size 16s.
Oh,
so
they're
like, oh, look, I'm wearing a shoe. I can fit inside your shoe. I'm like,
they
well,
put their shoe inside yours.
I'm like, well, that's your shoe's problem. That's not my problem. Just have small feet. Yeah.
You have a hard time buying shoes then, huh?
Before Amazon, it was almost impossible. It was like I would have to just go to Ross Daily and hope they put something up 13 plus that wasn't cleats or like basketball shoes.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever found a size 16 or sold one.
15, I think, is
15 is my highest. I think.
And then I need a 16. Huge. I need a 16 wide as well, so I just need a regular 16.
Oh, wow.
So before Amazon was pretty hard. Now I just buy things from Amazon, and also like. I go through them so quick, so like I can't really say, oh, let me get some nice Brooks or some nice Hokas because I'm gonna go through them in like 3 months. So I just get whatever is on sale. Yeah. That's seriously how it goes.
Take care of your feet, man. I feel like you get older. I used to wear like the crappiest shoes. Now I'm like paying for it.
How is a 30-year-old wearing Ortho feet?
I am 35.
You're 35, Chris?
Yeah, 35.
Wow. Oh, you're very
almost
old.
36.
I'm 47. Just kidding.
I was like what?
I told you my hair's not gonna turn gray.
I was like, that sounds wrong, but I'm not gonna say anything.
33.
So I'm the child here.
Yeah.
I just turned 32.
Yeah.
It's interesting to see so many resellers in our age bracket. It's kind of crazy. People leaving the 9 to 5 to do what we do.
Yeah.
I have
it's
a size.
Weird not like realizing that we're not still like 20.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like I'm 20 and I'm
that
like,
is the same part too.
Yeah.
Like I was 31 all of last year, and people kept asking me. I just kept saying 30 because that's what I thought I was.
Mm-hmm.
Until I was like, holy moly, I turned 32.
Forget. It's crazy.
I remember forgetting.
Yeah. It's just like I feel like 30 to 40 is the same. No, I feel like I'm not gonna feel much of a difference. But watch me like crash at 35 and just become an old man.
Yeah.
There we go. 33-year-old part-timer here, breaking the language barrier. That's right. So Ping has a size 18 sneaker. It's why it needs cleaning. That's why I haven't listed it yet.
I bet if you listed it, it'll probably sell quick. If there's somebody looking for an 18.
Yeah, that's probably
even
that's
30.
probably that's probably gonna suck pretty quick, pretty fast. I'm 32. There we go. See, look at the 30-year-olds.
Yeah.
No, everybody that's not 30 is gonna be ashamed. I'm not gonna say it. Derek. I don't know how old is Derek. I want to say, but I know he had a a full-time job for a while. That's all I wanted to say. He's probably older, but
I
he
feel
looks
like
like
He
he's like
looks young
28.
though, right?
Yeah,
yeah,
but I
he'd
would,
I'm
I
trying
either
to
would
think
say,
of their kid. They have kids, right? You guys have kids.
yeah.
I'm trying to think how old your kids are too.
And he was like a school teacher for like at least 5 or so years. I don't
I
know,
don't know.
Derek.
My guess is 35, but
Yeah,
yeah,
I'll say 35 in one day.
yeah. I feel like we're
I'll
guessing
price
30, 35,
I'll
but
price is right.
he's either going to be like super young or super, well, not super old, but older than we expect, right?
I'm not in your bracket. Oh, my oldest is only 4 years younger. See, there we go. That's Amanda is 32 as well. Wow, Ping. Ping's kids are 43 or
oh
42.
wow.
Ping, I told you before, but judging by your picture, I thought you were like in your 40s as well. So
Yeah.
my mom flips full time. She's pushing 60. My sister flips full time. She's 34. Wow. That's
There's no
impressive.
age barrier for
And
flipping.
I went to a rummage sale before this today at 6 p.m. And I would say probably 70% of the people there were above the age of 60.
Yeah.
There wasn't that many.
Did you
And
say a rummage sale at 6 p.m.?
yes, today, right
A
before.
rummage like at 6? I wish garage sales and whatever sales were at 6 p.m. here.
Yeah, it happens. Oh, I was gonna say Derek said I'm 26. I was like, oh, you got me. Just play. I'm a 34. Oh, okay. There we go.
I would not be
24.
surprised if you were 26 though.
Yeah, I was like,
I feel
you
like I
got me there for a
couldn't
second.
pretend to be 26, right?
Yeah. Well, if I shave this, maybe I'll pull it off. But
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I thought you were in your, mid late 20s.
no, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
I'll take it. I'll take it. But yeah, we have rummage sales here like probably once a month, and that start on Friday night and then go into Saturday. So they do like Friday from 5 p.m. 6 p.m. or whatever to whatever, and then they start again Saturday morning. But if you don't go there Friday, you're
Yeah.
Missing it all.
So is it like at a church or something?
yeah. I was at a church, and there's probably 100 or so people there.
Wow.
So you just think about that.
Those are my favorite sales though, the big church ones, because they're just trying to get money for whatever they need to do. They don't try to sell stuff for max dollar.
I just wish they either align the things better, because a lot of times it's like super. I don't even know what the word is. Yeah,
around.
yeah, and then like they would have like a pathway for like one person to go into their tables, and you're trying to get like 50 people to go through it, and it's very hard. Then you always stuck behind the one person that thinks they're like on a leisurely show in the park, and they're like, and you're stuck behind them trying to get through, and they're like, oh, what is this cup? Oh, okay, put it back down. You're like,
move it, lady.
come on, lady, I'm trying to go. Yeah, but I don't even know what I got today. I got a whole bunch of stuff, and I paid like $20. That's the beauty of the rummage sales.
Nice.
I don't even know what I have. I just pick things up and just put them in. I know I got a Carhartt jacket. I know I got a vintage Ralph Lauren jacket.
Sweet.
Besides that, I have no clue what I got.
Yeah, I got a Ralph Lauren linen 100% blazer at our yard sale today, but I didn't even look up comps. Like this place where we were, I couldn't even look stuff up. My phone wasn't working.
But that's also one thing with rummage sales. You can't really be looking up comps at rummage sales. You just put things in and just hope for the best. That's how it works. Doc loves the 40s. Flipping Daytona's gonna be 51. Again, judging by a picture, you don't look 51 either.
Yeah.
Put it funny chair. Here's this guy's old right here. John, the assistant. That guy's very old. That picture's fake. He's bald with a gray beard.
I know Kayla's the same age as me. Is John the same age as Kayla? Are you 33?
I don't even know. I should know, John. I should know how old you are. I think he's 33. He's between 31 and 34, somewhere in that's what I'm gonna say. Ooh, man, I got a Prada sweater today. Sweet. Nice. I never got Prada ever.
I feel like we missed out on Prada shoes today, right?
So like where I got that linen blazer, the guy had a bunch of nice shoes, but he wanted $20 a pair. Like he had Salvatore Ferragamo, Bruno, like a bunch of ones I haven't heard of, but I could feel them and tell they were really nice. I was
Yeah.
trying to look them up. I couldn't
They
really
they
see on
feel
my
heavy.
phone.
Did you
They
use the
felt
Chris trick?
so nice, but anyways, then he was like, "Yeah, a reseller just came through here and bought my Prada and my Gucci shoes, like new for $20 a piece." I'm like, "Great."
Oh
If they
man.
would have been like 10, I would have taken them all, but like they were 20. They were kind of dusty, like they've been in his garage for a while, so we would have
Yeah.
had to do work to get him into better shape, but I don't know. He was also just chatting my ear off, so I was getting uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That's another thing that I don't like about like if I go to a yard sale, I pick something up, like, well, that is this. And I'm like,
Right.
oh,
Whole
thanks.
life
Just
story
put
about
it
the
down.
item.
Oh,
Right.
well, that is that. I'm like, okay, thanks.
Sounds like you're not ready to part for it at the price I want to
Yep.
buy it
Mhm.
at.
That was one of today. Like I found like a pretty cool like vintage like monkey puppet, and they're like, how did they get out there? That wasn't for sale. I was like,
Yeah, I
it
was
on your
looking. This guy
table. I
had
don't
like,
Same guy, yeah. He like had a bunch of jeans out, but they were all hem. They were nice
yeah,
jeans too. We would have bought them all, but
like Hugo
he's like, my
Boss.
wife
Yeah.
put them out there, but I don't know why, because they're hem. Nobody would buy these except a reseller, which I don't think he realized we were reselling at the time.
Huh, like those resellers.
But yeah, I'm glad I noticed they were hem because we almost bought them all.
How does he know about resellers? Is he a reseller?
I think he was because all of his shoes were in like USPS shoe boxes, like as if he was
Oh,
storing them like
okay.
that.
Like a
So
shoebox
He
full.
did
so
say he made $1 million selling baseball
Baseball
cards,
cards.
so
oh,
I'm assuming on eBay. He didn't really specifically say where, but
did his house like back up his story or
it was a
no?
nice house. Yeah, it was a nice
Okay.
neighborhood, but
So you
he
like
also was
your next door neighbor?
no.
Well,
Yeah, our
we
next
do
door
have some
neighbor
nice
has a nice
houses in
house.
this neighborhood. Ours is not the
We
same as
literally
all the
bought
other
the small,
houses.
not the smallest, almost the smallest and the cheapest house in
Yeah.
the neighborhood.
It's just something to move up for. You know, just
Yeah.
say, hey, when
It
neighbors
helps
move
our home
out,
value go up, you know?
there you go. So I was talking about old folks. What's up, John? So John thinks he's 33. There you go.
Yeah.
I think that's
We
it.
all just can't
That's
remember.
how it is.
You
You
gotta
hit 30 and you're
actually
like,
get
what
the
age am
calculator
I?
out.
I paid 1 for the Prada and 2 for the Michael Kors sport
Nice.
coat. Wow.
Score.
Well, Amanda, I can't believe you were such a terrible human being. Didn't offer him at least $20 for the Prada,
Right.
knowing the value. I
No,
love
yeah.
those comments.
You're stealing from poor people.
Yeah.
Right.
Apparently, it's our job not to educate them and offer them more. Wondering if you had to go to FlipCon.
We've been wanting.
We want to.
We haven't
Oh.
actually bought our ticket yet, but we're like keep talking about it. I mean, Chris's mom has offered to watch the boys for a few days.
There you go.
Yeah.
My first hesitation was they start school like early August, and this is late August, so like they
Yeah.
would be missing school, and I don't know. But now it's just we have the
Charlotte
green
is
light.
like
It's just
next door to Colorado, right? It's
Yeah.
just like a hop,
we
skip, and a
haven't
jump
been on a
away.
plane since like pre-COVID, and I'm just like scared that I don't know. We've had so many airport problems, like the
Yeah.
plane's always delayed or something.
Almost
and I'm
like me going on a live problem, right? Like everything
Right.
just breaks.
And
Oh,
some
when
was
you
like,
guys have the Denver airport too, right? Isn't that thing like haunted or
yeah,
something?
we were looking at tickets from Springs to there, and they're like double, which
Yeah.
honestly might be worth the hassle to just pay the. I hate driving to the Denver airport. Then you
Yeah.
park, then you ride the shuttle, then you have to go through like all these trains to get to your gate, and it's
Yeah.
Colorado Springs. It's like you park, you walk in, and you're like at your gate within
There's
like
like
30
12
minutes.
gates. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Colorado Springs, where is that at? I don't even know.
Hour
It's,
south of Denver.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Maybe an
And
hour
they
and a
have-
half from the airport.
and they have their
so-
own airport. It's pretty
Yeah.
impressive. Yeah. I was going to do FlipCon because I live right outside of Charlotte, but I'm not paying for those tickets. So language barriers thinking about sneaking in. Okay, that's what we're hearing. It happened to me today. So okay, that's probably what I was talking about. Hey, you know about that item? That's probably what he's talking about. Ronald says Eagles just drafted the Kobe team. Thank you, Ronald. Just gave me the updates of the draft. I appreciate it. I ain't paying money to learn eBay. Wow, Chris. I hate when they say, now you know what that is? Yep, that's
Yeah.
I get that a couple of times. My first few years, I went to eBay Live. I never went to the classes. It has more fun interesting hanging up. Yeah, like if I were to go, I'm going just to to meet
Hang
other
out with-
people there.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm
That's
not
why we
gonna.
want to go. I went to
Yeah.
Posh Fest once, and I did go to the things. I was a new reseller at the time, and I didn't know anyone. It was Chris did not come, and it was just super awkward, but it was fun.
Yeah.
I would go again.
Man, that's why I went to the rally in Cincinnati. I didn't go there to learn
Yeah.
YouTube or eBay. I just wanted to hang out with people, and the connections you guys can build is pretty
Yeah.
powerful. Yeah,
I think
so
it's a write-off too, right?
everything's a write-off.
Yeah.
You just write it off.
You just write it off.
Very simple.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out if I can write off my nails. Some people are like, yeah. Some people are like, no, because I put my nails in my every picture, right? Like my
Oh, well, there we
fingernails are
go. And
showing, so
that I
that
didn't
seems
think about
legitimate,
that,
right?
but that sounds like a good reason to
Yeah.
me.
Right, like, do you want these fingernails in your picture
Or these ugly hands. Look at these.
Some of them already came
Yeah,
off.
I already talked about my chunky fingers before, guys. You guys don't want these there. That's for sure.
Yeah.
What's up, Crispy? He said hello. I'm not that far behind. I thought it was that far behind. It was church and I didn't want to hold up the line. Oh, okay. So that's why you only paid $1. Okay. Makes sense to me. Paul's airport problems are self-inflicted. Shut up, Chris. He's
Do
talking
they
about,
make airplanes big enough to hold you?
sometimes.
Yeah.
What he's talking about is when I went to the rally, I bought my tickets to the rally last minute, like 3 days before the rally started. I bought my tickets to Cincinnati, and so then that night I bought my plane tickets to Lexington to meet John. Right, so I was like, everything's fine, and then I go to the airport the day of my flight, and my boarding pass isn't printing, and I'm like, what's going on? I want to get on this flight. I go to the flight to the attendant there. He goes, your flight's 2 weeks from now. So I booked the wrong date.
Ooh.
So I had to cancel that flight. So now, like, my flight leaves in probably 45 minutes, and I'm still at the front desk trying to cancel my flight, and at the same time buy tickets for the plane that leaves in 45 minutes.
Yeah.
So, you know, those tickets aren't cheap.
Yeah.
So that was my self-inflicted airport problems, as Chris likes to rub in.
Our airplane problems started on our honeymoon. You remember?
Yeah, we missed half of our honeymoon, but then we got actually made up for it better. But
so we go to Jamaica. We go to Jamaica, and we're stuck.
It was a free business trip through Chris's old job, Budget Lines.
And so we land in Miami from Colorado Springs. I don't know. And the connecting flight. So we get on a plane going from Miami to Ocho Rios. I don't remember where it was going, but that's not important. The plane was completely full.
Oh,
made a sale.
Hey.
Way to show off, Kathy.
$10 hat.
So the plane is completely
That was
full.
for the feedback, right? That was a feedback.
Plane's completely full, and there's this guy. They're like, okay, put your seats up and your tray tables back, right? And so this genius is like sitting back in his chair, and he's like, my chair's not going up, right? Instead of like just ignoring it and like letting
us all go.
letting us all go.
Oh,
so they can't take off because this chair is reclined this much, right? And it takes 2 hours
while we all have to sit on there and wait
for somebody to come and fix it. And the guy literally got on the plane and went like, screwdriver, boop, okay, fixed it, walked away. And then
but we already missed our connecting flight at that time.
Yeah, missed the connection. Oh yeah, this was to get to our connecting flight. So that was going from Colorado to Miami. I messed that up. Wow. So we missed our flight from Miami to Jamaica, so we had to stay the night in Miami.
Thankfully, it was a plane issue, so they gave you credit for meals and for the hotel and everything. But
yeah,
I didn't realize that was a big issue for the planes. You can't take off if the plane's not.
If any
seats are not
issue with
fluid?
with the plane.
Okay,
Yeah.
so good to know that if it happens, I'm not gonna complain about it.
Just don't say anything.
But if it's weather related, you don't get any sort of compensation for.
Yeah, that's so stupid. I heard that before too. That's very dumb. Unless you get like flight insurance or whatever. I heard, but unless that happens, yeah. Because I had so back before COVID started, my cousin was getting married in Ukraine that September of 2020, right? So I took the whole month off because I was going to go to Ukraine, and then I bought flights throughout Europe. I was going to travel the whole continent, at least go to 5 countries. I had flights booked, I had Airbnbs booked, and then obviously COVID happened, so all that got canceled, and I couldn't get a refund on my flights.
Wow.
I'm like, I'm not allowed. I'm like not allowed to travel. Like I can't travel there. They gave me 50% back. I was like, that was like so. They're like, if you bought flight insurance, we could have refunded you. I'm like, that is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Right.
Man.
That sucks.
Yeah. So and I haven't traveled like abroad since. I miss it.
Yeah. Did you go back to Ukraine often then?
I try to go back like every 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
It just made sense because the exchange rate is unbelievably amazing. When I would do it, $1 gives you 30 Ukrainian dollars, and like an average meal in like the capital city is about like 20 Ukrainian dollars. So that less than a buck, you can get a full meal.
Jeez.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, I would go there. You can live like a king with the exchange rates. That's kind of why I went to, because I don't really have much friends there, and all my family's here. So I only did that just for a cheap vacation. Pretty much that was a thing. But now, ever since the whole thing happened, it'd be kind of hard to. There's nothing to go back to,
right?
Unfortunately,
right.
Yeah. What's for me is look at 3, realize I could technically be a parent. What's up, New England Betty Boop?
Hey, Lizette.
Hey, Lizette.
I hear she does great things on your channel. She's the
best
mod of
moderator
mods
for sure.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna click on that comment thing. I don't want to get in trouble. It must have been a comfortable flight for him with the glares. Yeah, right. Did you guys stare the guy down after that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm a write off. That's funny.
Well, and that wasn't even the worst part, because we got stuck in Miami overnight, and
we woke up.
So
like,
we woke
way
up
early, way super early to make our flight in time.
We slept there's like a hotel in
the Miami
the
airport. Yeah.
Right. So we wake up, we go down, get in line. The line is long to get through security. We're like an hour and a half, 2 hours early.
In line 6 a.m. for like a 9 a.m. flight.
Yeah, it's super early.
In the airport that we already need to be at.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy early.
Yeah.
And so the line isn't moving, and I mean, it takes a long time. We're almost through security, right? After hours.
To the line.
And then this American Airlines person's like, anybody who's flying blah, 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 come over here. And so we walk around the corner, and then they put us in a line that was like just as long as the one we just got through. And we were like 5 people away from getting through security.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I was livid.
Oh, dang.
So then we missed that whole day of Jamaica as well. But because it was a budget blinds trip, they somehow comped us an extra 2 days. So we actually got to stay there longer, and we missed out on all the businessy stuff. So it was just more like play.
Oh, so there you go.
I mean, I was there like, you are ruining my honeymoon. She's crying because she's never seen me like that.
We got married when I was 19 and he was 21, so we were also very young.
Yeah.
And just like,
dang.
I was like pointing my finger.
Was this
and
pre-iPhone? Was this pre-iPhone?
Oh yeah, thank God.
There's no flip out video somewhere on YouTube out there to be found. Besides Jamaica, did you guys ever go anywhere else outside the country, or
Mexico?
Mexico was also a budget blinds trip.
Yeah, we've been to Haiti. We did Haiti like a missions trip with the church.
Yeah.
Oh,
and then
after the earthquake that happened there?
Yeah, a couple of years after that, right? We went in 2012, 10 years ago.
Dang, that's insane. It's already been
yeah
over 10 years that happened. Dang.
And then just other than that, just cruises, so Bahamas and stuff like that.
Yeah, Caribbean.
You can go on a cruise from Denver. That's impressive.
From Florida and from California, I think.
Gone from San Diego one time.
Yeah. My family is very big into cruises. That's how my mom and dad. They always. They don't. I care about like flying and seeing the country. They just want. I feel like the best bang for your buck cruise ships are kind of hard to beat with the whole inclusive thing that happens.
They have a childcare, so that's nice.
Oh, deal. I didn't even think about that for you guys. Yeah, that's probably. Is the childcare good?
Well,
or
our last was not because our youngest was only like maybe almost 2. So he wasn't potty trained yet, and like the 2 and under, they had to go. Another
you just
squirrel.
flexing on
Oh.
No.
flexing. Settle down over here.
Ooh,
What was
some
that?
Boy Scout pants, new tag for women's Boy Scout pants.
I was like, what? Is
Anyways.
that a new bolo?
How much?
I don't know. $31.96 plus shipping.
Dang.
But yeah.
Look at you guys. You guys are getting a preview on their weekend sales video right here.
So,
Yeah.
anyways, if your kid's little, at least on Royal Caribbean, they can't go to normal childcare. You have to
Mhm.
pay, which wasn't a problem. But then you had to schedule because they could only have like 4 babies in there at once,
Limited openings, yeah.
right? And then
Wow.
we only got to schedule like 1 or 2 times, so it was a bummer.
Dang.
And also,
And
our kid was not even allowed to swim,
Right.
even with
Couldn't
swim
even swim.
diapers, except for in this little like 4 by 4 foot tiny baby pool, and that's
Yeah.
it. So it kind of like ruined the whole vacation for all of us, and that
Damn.
wasn't a very cheap cruise either.
No.
So
Everyone had been recording. Yeah, that's for sure. Chris would have been famous, man. If that happened now, you guys would have seen him. That would have been a viral video, that's for sure.
Yeah.
What's up, Bigfoot's junk? How you doing? Ching, that's right. What's up, Upcycle Shed?
Hey, Melanie.
Yeah. Boy Scout women's pants. That sounds almost
Hey.
fake.
Hey. I mean,
Yeah, but like,
we had women. I was in Cub Boy Scouts. There was women leaders then. You know,
interesting.
yeah,
if it's like a troop leader,
they're just like a zip off, but they literally said women's in them.
I'm surprised Cafe didn't want to bring the computer screen over and show us.
See, look.
So let me just get her from the tote. It's right behind me anyway.
I did think it was weird though, but yeah, it says like ladies something.
Huh, interesting.
So,
And they're new with tags.
yeah. And
Where'd
they
you
were
get
only,
those
like
from?
$5.99 at Goodwill.
Goodwill.
Yeah.
Surprising. Very surprising. Yeah. Did you guys ever hear about that like cruise around the world thing?
No.
There's like a cruise that goes for like I think 240 days. And it hits like 100 countries.
Wow.
That's pretty neat.
It was like 10 grand.
That
feels
not
pretty
bad.
cheap,
like a
right?
good
That's
deal.
not bad.
Feels pretty cheap.
That's
pretty good.
that's almost what we spent on our last cruise.
Really?
And like
Well,
that
that's
much?
For all of us. For
yeah, I
4
guess for
people.
everybody, yeah.
with travel, and I remember we stayed an extra week in Florida because we went we didn't want to pay the weekend flight rate, so we
Yeah.
stayed at hotels more longer, and we still ended up saving money, but it was just such a hassle.
Yeah, the budget travelers I like that.
Yeah.
Never
that's-
again, though.
That's,
We'll
that's
just
pretty.
pay like
That is so me right there.
Yeah.
I try to go. I use this website called. Okay,
Another
you gotta
sale.
you guys are just showing off now. There's no way. What was that?
$11.96 Abercrombie kid jeans.
Dang, just everywhere. You guys, look at that. Let's see. You guys want to be cool? That right there is 2 cha-chings in about 10 minutes. All I got was, hey, is this still available? That's what I got.
Well, I also got a message from somebody who bought a $11 item, free shipping, that said, "Hope you can ship fast." So they live in Puerto Rico. They asked, "Do I ship to Puerto Rico?" before they even bought, and I said, "Yeah, we do." And then they bought right away. And then this is like an hour later. Hope you can ship fast. Like I can ship fast, but
on
you
a
might
weekend.
not-
Yeah,
right? You might not get it fast though.
Yeah.
yeah. That's my big thing. Is like I had one lady that bought boots and then waited 3 days to pay. So like right before I could cancel it, she paid. And then an hour later, hey, are you gonna ship these?
Yep,
And I'm
in 3
like,
days.
I'm like, I could use your, I could use your system and wait 3 days to ship. That's for sure. What's up, Anfisa? He's the one that's
Hey,
around the
Anfisa.
world. Yeah, and don't we all? Did you guys ever hear about secret flying? Ever hear about that?
I don't think so.
I seem like I interested ever, but so it's a website where so when an airline messes up on tickets, like there's like an error, they have to honor that ticket, and secret flying somehow found a bot or some way to figure out where all these mistakes are made, and they put it all out there.
Yeah.
So like whenever I travel, or guess when I'm going to start traveling again, yeah, it's called secretflying.com is the website, and you can go there and you can just like search Denver, and you will see it will give you like deals. Hey, Denver to here for so and so, but you have to go on a certain date where that error was made.
Right.
So it'd be like you had to leave like May 18th and come back May 28th. So like it gives like a certain date where to book it from. But if you book it on then, it will do it. So like right now, let me see what you guys have for Denver.
I'm trying Colorado Springs to Charlotte.
I don't know about that. I don't know if that would be Denver.
Let's see when April, May, or June.
So right now I see
August.
I see Denver to Turks and Caicos for $264 round trip.
Hey.
That's pretty good,
Yeah.
right? Denver to Cancun for $223 round trip.
Dang.
Yeah, Denver to Puerto Rico for $247 round trip. So like whenever I travel, I just search Philadelphia, and then I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, Philly to Ecuador for $180. All right, booking it. So
Or
yeah.
like resorts in other countries are so nice too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like even in Haiti, we went there for a mission trip, but then the missionaries took us to like a resort there, and it was like
Yeah.
it was actually pretty sad to be in like the normal part of Haiti and then go there. But
Right.
Yeah.
if you were going there strictly for vacation, I was like, dang, this place.
It's
is
like
nice.
night and day. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. I bet because most people that they go to resorts, they don't really
Right. Yeah.
go
about
past the
it.
resort. They just go to
Yep.
that resort. And that's it.
And it's
Yeah.
I mean it's a good thing because it brings money to their
Oh, yeah,
economy and
for
stuff.
sure.
But yeah, I would have a hard time being one of those people that work on the
And have
resort
to go
and
home.
having to go home to.
Yeah, that's for sure.
That would be tough.
Yeah, Laura, try it. So you can find that come. It's great. And then people always like, oh, that has to be fake. That doesn't work. And I booked probably 10 or so flights with it, and they all. I made all the flights. So
Nice.
Neat.
yeah.
I used to my dad used to work for United Airlines, and so before 9/11 he got laid off. But I was able to fly standby for free basically.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, I
Yeah.
have my cousin works for United or American. Which one bought the other? I don't remember.
Oh, I
Whatever
don't know.
one.
Did they buy them out? I don't know.
Whatever one's left. Yeah, in Cleveland, and yeah, so him and his wife have the same perk.
Mhm.
So I was like, that's. So he'd be like, I want to go to lunch in New York, and he just stands by to New York and gets lunch and then flies back.
So I have an uncle who was working with my dad. So like my mom's sister's husband, right, brother-in-law. But
that is
he
your uncle?
started he
The
started after my
story
dad.
makes sense.
Yeah. He started working after my dad, and then they both got laid off after 9/11. And then I mean he was like started in like 2001, right? So
Oh
like
wow.
for maybe months. So he got laid off, and then they laid off people for years, and then they tried hiring him back like 8 years later, and or 10 years later, something like that. And he said, "Well, I can't. I'll have to decline." And they're like, "Oh, we'll give you a retirement." They gave him a retirement, and he has flight benefits.
What?
And he has seniority for those 10 years or whatever it is. And yeah, he just worked.
They were that desperate for.
I don't know. It's just like whoever rented out your warehouse to you, somebody messed up, right?
That is crazy.
But
Yeah, I would say yes too.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Abby, it's right here. Secretflying.com. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you owe me 10% of your future purchases.
Still
Is there an
worth it.
affiliate program?
I'm about to put an affiliate link for sure. A very dear friend of mine worked for American Airlines, and I would fly free on a buddy pass.
Buddy
Yeah.
passes. Yeah.
All right, there we go. 2 subs to you guys.
Hey.
Boom.
Thanks for subbing.
That's $1 a sub right there.
Done. You gotta buy me a coffee link.
Yeah.
My husband wants to buy a plane. Dang, is that a future for you guys after you guys redo the bus?
That'd be
plane
cool.
next?
No.
No.
Dude,
I used
I'm
to
not
want to
getting
fly.
in a plane like that.
Yeah,
Like a little baby plane.
Yeah,
not
that
doing that.
I've seen way too many Castaway movies for
Right. And
me to be comfortable
even
in
like
that
Kobe,
thing.
like that's like the saddest
Yeah,
thing.
that
Like
was
I
a
don't
hell
of-
want to go on a little plane like that.
And right before it happened to Kobe,
Okay. Is it viewers buying from us
I
or what?
know it's not.
what is that? Wait, so this is not a regular occurrence for you guys? Is
It's
I
your-
mean, it happens.
sometimes is like yesterday
Yeah.
we were having lunch and We got like 4 or 5 within an hour, but
Yeah.
usually
Not
not
at
that
like
many.
9 o'clock at night though. That's
That was me at the rally when we would go out to like the dinner, and
Yeah.
I'd just be just ching, and people get so annoyed. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna turn it off.
Of these 4 sales, none of them are viewer sales.
Okay.
And
Oh.
that last one was a pair of Saucony shoes for $24.
You can sell Saucony shoes. That's the most impressive part right there.
Well, $24. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not
Dang,
nothing crazy.
I have like 8 pairs that have been sitting in my store for about a year now, and nobody wants them. But then the new ones I put up, they sell like in like a month. So maybe I just have the wrong
Yeah.
Saucony shoes. I don't know. I also think I called them like Sauconys for a while before people corrected me. So
Yeah.
I don't only pronounce craft wrong, Chris. I pronounce everything wrong.
We
Hey,
all do.
we pronounce tons of stuff wrong.
Kevin would have the Philly.
Yeah.
It's very true.
Yeah.
But yeah, right before Kobe died, an Eagles Phillies pitcher, Roy Halladay, he had a plane in Florida, and he flew too close to the ocean, crashed it, and died too. So I was like,
Jeez.
That's scary.
I like my life too much.
Yeah.
I take calculated risks, and get on that plane is not a good call. That's not something I would do. And I get scared being on planes with like 50 people. I feel like this is way too small for me.
Yeah. I mean, when I was 19, I jumped out of a plane. So
Whoa,
not anymore. I'm like too afraid to
Dang.
get in a plane.
That's impressive, Chris. Was
Yeah.
were you celebrating something or
No. Well, the girl that I went skydiving with was celebrating a birthday.
oh. Did you use your dad's buddy program?
No.
Was that flight free?
No, but it wasn't a tandem, so it was just.
Wait,
static.
it was just you by yourself?
Yeah. But it wasn't technically skydiving. It was just a tandem jump. So like, my parachute had a pull cord attached to the plane, and it was creepy, man. They open like we're flying up. I'm like, man, this is kind of scary. And they push the door open, and it goes, and it's like all loud. I'm like, oh my god. And then they say, okay, grab the wing. So I'm hanging from the wing of the plane, and he's like, don't let go until I say. And it was weird. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my
That
gosh.
sounds
I think
like
I would have died
something
just
I would
there, right
never
there.
enjoy.
I'm like flying, like hanging out of a plane.
And then people have to
Yeah.
like pay for that too.
Yeah.
I
Paid
would
like
not-
$300 to jump out of a perfectly good plane. It was fun though.
Hey, Mindy, how are you? Central California. That's not where you're from, right? That's
Central Valley.
so. I guess Chris, you're more north, right? Is the valley more north?
Oh, you didn't hear I made another sale. I was just sending some offers, and I just sold this Yeti hat. Oh, you can't see it. Hold on,
Yeti hat.
Can you see this? I'm just kidding.
You blocked the camera again.
It's 1301 plus ship.
Dang.
Something from the bins.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
I used
so
to live.
is-
I'm not from Central Valley, but I used to live in Modesto.
Is the brand Yeti or is it like a Bigfoot like hat?
It's Yeti, like the
cooler brand?
Coolers, yeah.
Oh, I don't know. They had hats. Okay. Oh,
Some merch.
interesting.
Yeah, they have apparel.
Look at that beautiful picture, man. There must be photo room.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
comes
guys have a
with list
affiliate link?
perfectly.
Yeah.
It
I-
does.
do you guys actually like list on List Perfectly and then go from there?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know anybody did that.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense if you put it on one at the same time.
Yeah, and
I'm
very
just
soon they say very soon it's going to have auto delisting. So if you list from List Perfectly and cross list out to all your platforms, they say it'll automatically. delist
I'm
itself.
waiting for someone to get an app. When somebody gets an
Yeah,
app,
they're
that's
also
gonna be a
working on
game
an app.
changer.
Yeah.
If you can just do it from your phone, I would cross list so much if I could do it from
I
my
agree.
phone.
They
I'm just
need
like
to get
watching
that
like
done.
a movie or something, and just I could probably knock out 40, 50 items that way
Mhm.
for sure. I am 54 years old, and that is jumping out of the planes an unrealized dream of mine. You can still do it, Mindy.
Yeah,
Don't let us stop you. But let's see, that sounds sketch right there.
it
I
was
agree.
sketch. It was so sketch.
He says nope.
And it was like, okay, there's like an 8-hour, maybe 6-hour
Is
training
this-
to jump out. Like, okay, this is how you do. So we do 6 hours of training, and then it takes like 5 minutes to hit the ground, after you jump out.
So Mindy is from Central Valley. So look at that. That's probably huge though. So it's probably...
Yeah, it's a pretty big place.
What's up,
Where
David?
All the nuts are, right?
Like walnuts.
The orchard, yeah, almonds.
I was like,
and
I was like crazy people live there.
Yeah. Modesto, like the meth capital of the world. At
Really?
one time it was.
Really?
At one time it was.
I thought that was Kensington Avenue in Philly, but it could be Modesto. Skydiving is amazing. Would definitely just do it once in a lifetime. I paid almost $400 to have it recorded as well. No. Did you ever have the thrill, Lizette, of buying a $1 item and selling for $200? I'd rather do that than jump out of the plane.
Yeah.
You can? I've had Vendu and I could never do that. So that must be, if that has happened, that is new. Many did you just call me a nut?
Hey, that's the baseball team, right? The Modesto Nuts.
And what town, Chris? I guess Modesto.
Yeah.
Unless you want to say the one that had like 10 people in it.
No, that was LaGrange. Yeah.
I don't know if people want to jump out of right? Yeah, I wouldn't do it. Kathy, did you do anything extreme in your life? Did you ever bungee jump, skydive?
No, I'm not a risk taker. Like
you guys,
said,
do anything crazy in Jamaica? You guys do like parasailing or like
we went snorkeling,
swimming with sharks?
That probably was the most. I don't like going underwater, like with sea creatures under me. So
snorkeling, that's extreme right there, man.
That was probably
you guys are extreme.
We rode a jet ski to get there. So
there we go. Jet skis are
fun. Yeah.
Jet skis are.
I do like fast riding things, so like roller coasters.
Roller coasters are fun
She's
too.
A speed demon, yeah.
She's gonna be going 100 on that bus.
I'm never driving the bus. I'm not that brave.
Do you need like a special license for that for a bus or
no? If you take all the seats out, you don't need a CDL.
Well, that is so weird.
I mean, it's just going to be an RV basically. So
I guess.
Yeah.
I know when I would rent out moving trucks, if it was under 26 feet, you don't need a CDL. So I guess a bus qualifies.
Well, because moving truck, because commercial, I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
All the forms that I look at say as long as you have less than 6 seats, I think.
Yeah. There you go.
It's not considered a passenger vehicle or something.
I'm near Visalia. You know what that is?
I don't recognize it. I was only in Modesto for 3 years. Well, 2 years, maybe 1.5 years, and then we moved to LaGrange. But
I'd rather die with sharks than jump out of. I would rather do none of those.
Yeah.
Not a fan of either. I've seen way too many movies about those things.
My older brother went diving with sharks, great whites.
Is he still alive?
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
That I've seen way too many Jaws movies.
Yeah. Yeah.
He said, "I'll jump out of a plane if it's on the ground." I'm trying to think what's the most crazy.
I don't even know if I would do that now. I'm like, oh, my hip.
I don't think I did anything that crazy. I really don't. Is zip lining crazy? I went zip lining. It was an ass zip line. It wasn't like across like miles. I feel like I'm a very boring guy. I never even went snorkeling. I was never even that extreme. Never went snorkeling.
Yeah.
Plan on going to Costa Rica was well. There we go. See, I never did that. I remember from The Office, Toby did that, and he broke his like hip or something. So, what's up, Shane? I'm guessing Shane's from Canada. There we go.
I was gonna say Ogden. Isn't that in Oklahoma? Or is that just your last name? Okay.
That's not his last name.
Most people just put their last name first. Now where they from? Is Marvin your last name?
California.
Yeah, Shane, are you sure you're from Canada? Chris thinks you're from Oklahoma. And
they have a city named after you down here.
You're living in the wrong city. School bus or city bus?
School bus. A full-size school bus.
If you want to see it, Laura, go on their channel.
I'll pull up a picture right now.
Just open the window.
Well, it's really dark out right now.
Look at that.
It's
Yeah,
blurry.
that's sexy beast.
Our neighbors love us so much.
Did they question it all? They're like, what's
No.
what's happening here?
We just hear their mumbles.
The neighbors in that brown house on the side that you kind of saw in the picture, we don't even know them. They kind of moved in a couple months ago. So
I have a feeling that they think, because I got the bus like right after they moved
literally
in.
right after.
I feel like they might think that like I
We're blocking
hid
them.
the bus before they bought the house, right? And then like, okay, new buyer, bring the bus back.
They don't seem super friendly though, because like one time their dog came in our yard, no big deal. We take it back. They don't even say like thank you or anything. I don't know.
Oh, really? Wow.
They just like don't, neighbors, you like chit chat if you see each other outside. They don't do that.
Yeah.
It's just funny.
You know what you should do? Buy another bus.
I could probably fit another bus over there.
Yeah, that would make him very happy. Shade's favorite movie is Sharknado.
Hey.
And he's from Canada. There we go. He's a big fan of me. Well, thank you, Shane. I couldn't think of a better person for you to be a big fan of, in my humble opinion. All right. Anyway, we're past the 2-hour mark. That was very fast.
Yeah, it was fun.
That was no technical difficulties after we hit live too. That was very impressive.
Yeah.
So we're gonna end it here, guys. If you're not following, make sure before I lie to them. Yes, the link is down in the description. Make sure you guys go and sub. We're trying to get them to 1 million subs before the show's over.
Yeah.
They're almost there. Don't need a couple more clicks. But yeah, if you guys like order pool videos with very loud crinkling paper, that's
ASMR. Love it or hate it.
Chris, do you adjust the volume on that at all when you do that, or
yeah, because Kathy is very soft spoken. I do have to balance it, crank it up.
Because I use that now, like when I pull my orders and people complain now, like you're crinkling, it's very loud, and I'm like, I'm sorry, this paper is loud.
Right.
I'll tell you.
It's either hear the crinkling and hear Kathy, or not hear the crinkling and don't hear Kathy. So
Kathy is very soft spoken.
Right. I mean, I could get her like a lav mic or something.
Do you know what's loud about Kathy? Is her cha-chings. Everybody hears Kathy's cha-chings.
Yeah.
There you go. $3
Thanks,
you guys
Shane.
owe me now.
Appreciate
It's $3. If you're a big fan of me, Shane, you're gonna be a big fan of them for sure. All right, thank you guys so much for hopping on. When's your next video coming out? Monday, right?
Probably tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow. There you go. You're gonna hear about 80 sales that happened in the last 2 hours. Thank you guys so much for hopping on. Appreciate all the people in the chat. Next week, probably there will be no show because I'm going to be stuck in Virginia with Kevin. So, and he has terrible internet, so it might be hard for me to get a show. But come back at the following week. I think I have Dom next. Primetime Treasure Hunter.
Nice.
So we'll see.
Awesome.
This is like the opposite voice level of Kathy. I'm going to have him from Kathy to Dom, a complete opposite. Thank you guys so much for being here. Gonna end the show. You guys want to do an ending? Say something, some inspiring words.
There it is.
There you go. There it is. That's the